What is up, guys? ODYSSEY here, and welcome finally to Donkey Kong Bonanza. This is the first 3D Donkey game in over 20 years. Can you believe that? Jesus, why have they been so mean to the Donkey Kong, huh? I know we got a lot of great 2D ones thanks to like retro studios and now bringing back Donkey Kong countries and Tropical Freeze and everything. But this is super cool. This is done by the Mario Odyssey team, so you can tell like this is the mainstay. This is the big boys firing on all cylinders. Something quite different, and a big surprise in the trailer was showing off a very young Pauline. So, like, is it a prequel to Mario Odyssey? We're gonna have to find out. We'll see. We'll see what's going down. Looks fantastic. Hell yes. This is sort of the first, in my opinion, must-play for the Switch 2. Like, Mario Kart is Mario Kart. You know, you'll have the same fun as you have with it now as you will like 8 years from now with all the new tracks and characters and all that kind of stuff, you know. So yeah, a big part of this is all about like terraforming and digging down and basically the massive destructibility of everything, just having fun. Now where that'll come into it, we'll have to see. It's definitely harking back to the old Donkey Kong 64 and Banjo-Kazooie and that, you know. We'll have to see. I don't know if King K. Rool is in this one, but you have a whole host of new villains. I think are they called the Voids or something? We'll figure it out. It's been a minute since I saw this direct, but I am excited. Look at this part here. That's straight up Donkey Kong countries right there, which is great. I love 2D, 3D. It's cool. I do believe, if the rumors are true, that there is a 3D Mario still coming down the road. So for anyone like whinging and moaning, they have two separate teams doing their thing. Hell yes. Between this and the new RoboCop, we are spoiled. Yeah. Alright, banana. It is time. I even heard the DK rap in one of the trailers, so Jesus. It's so funny. The original creator of the DK rap, I believe it's the man himself, Grant Kirkhope, who did pretty much all the music for all the Rare games, Banjo, that kind of stuff. So it was a joke, right? It was a joke that turned into a funny little rap now. Alright, so you straight away you already know this is a 3D Mario. You've got normal mode, assist mode, if you remember with Cappy. We've been playing a little bit of Mario Odyssey on the Switch 2 with the kind of upgraded resolution and frame rate, just to kind of give it a feel. It does feel fresh, it feels great. So playing these two kind of side by side is going to be a trip. An absolute trip. I'm so excited. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. This one came a little bit later, even though I ordered them both at the same time, but wonders never cease. Alright, let us go. I'm hearing that they've gone out of their way to do some incredible stuff with, you know, HD Rumble and all these little tricks. Alright, DK Island.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh, dang it. I thought that was one of the little monkeys. Jeez. I was like, jeez. Did I hear what I heard? Like you for the follow. Bruce Willis up in here. Alright, yeah, looks like they're looking for these golden bananas. Who's got them working for them? Yeah, was it called the Voids? That's what I want to say. It was like a group of villains. One looked like a bat, you know. But yeah, fun to be playing these games. Punch, alright, that's the way they're going to do it. Okay, let's go. Boom. Here's DK. Nice. Oh, is he trapped down here as well? Maybe this is his 9 to 5. He can't afford no more banana smoothies. Look how crazy his fur looks. Oh my god. Yeah, we definitely have got the rumble off the charge. Jeez, I'm using this amazing controller that I got that works on everything, PC, mobile. I got it to work on PlayStation, and it's set up with the controls in the Xbox position. I know it sounds crazy, but Y is the top button, X is the left button, B is the right button, and A is the down button. And for my little simple brain, as I move into the old middle-aged man, it definitely helps. It definitely helps, I can't lie. For a lot of people on their Nintendo systems, it's their only thing. It's crazy what they've done with this terraforming. Okay, explore the mining tunnel. Yeah, it feels really crispy, I can't lie. Nice. That's just the menu is a big punch to the screen. I love that. I love it. Alright. Okay, so we got a nice little DK roll around. Nice, nice. Okay, that's picking up. Nice. What does that do? That like punches it around. It's got a couple of 10s as well. Alright, seems like each button is a different kind of angle of the punch, so it's cool. So B is like down. X seems to be sort of up or pick something up, you know, that kind of way. Nice. Wonder. Oh, that works. Okay, let's go get our first banana. Sorry, you gotta press all the buttons, right? And then we got. Nice. A little bit of the DK bongo straight there. And we got his. I heard that. I heard the whistle. Ah, game of the year. Game of the year. That's cute. That's the roly-poly. And that's the lip stuff. Okay, cool. Pretty much got it down. Alright, give me that golden banana. Tasty banana. Ooh, banana. Anyone remember that old DSP goofy song he did and made some very suggestive hand movements? What a goober. I need banana. Tasty banana. Explore the mining tunnel. Yeah, I think most people give this a 10, which you know is kind of a given. Nintendo seems to get away with a lot of those. They definitely have the quality. It reminds me of Sony stuff as well. Bananium. Alright, let's see. Trade these for banana at the chip exchange. Okay. Already got a whole lot. So yeah, there's actually like a sort of like Terraria-based system. They'll show us later. That's the best way of looking at it. I know it sounds crazy, but I actually call it Terraria because it has multiple levels up and down that you're going to be mining through. Alright, there we go. Nice, I was thinking maybe that was the idea. SL1. Hello. Your cleese is punch. You must have got one of those golden nanners. Yes, I did. Wonder what would be the sea nanners as well. There's an old name you haven't heard in a while, probably. Folks are finding gem-like bananas all over the mine. Okay. 5 more nanners. I have the Joy-Cons on deck if we have something special that we can't use. Yeah, it looks fantastic. It feels like you just... These games are great where they start off. There's no nonsense. You just get straight to the point, and it feels like you've been playing it forever, you know? Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that stuff. Alright, see what's going on over here. You okay? Gotta keep things clean, huh? Good luck with that. Not with DK around. DK! Okay, we already got 10 of those. We might need like a small amount to get through something. Grab that gold. What's wrong with these guys? Can I get the vending machine? It's out of order. You're out of order. This whole vending machine's out of order. It's good to have you back. It's good to have you back. So yeah, we'll see. I think that now there was like a few little, you know, reviews talking about some frame drops. Some were saying it went as low as like what, you know, Tears of the Kingdom would on the original Switch. I think that's probably an over-exaggeration or something, you know, but you never know. We'll have to see. I won't glaze them for no reason. And then, like, yeah, the new RoboCop's super fun. Just more good RoboCop. Boink! Found me a Whopper. No, I think that's a nanner. Banana. So, as you can tell, the bananas are going to be sort of like the moons. Oh, down we go. Look at this camera perspective we get when we're digging all the way down, baby. Banana. We keep going, I guess, yeah. I can't go anymore. Oh, I can't. There you go. Ancient cave. Yeah, so I wonder where the map's going to come into. I'm going to try the D-pads. We have skills and skill points. We have status. Classic tie. Yeah, he's going to have pants. He's going to have clothes. It's a Christmas Day miracle. Tubby has clothes. And then the other buttons. There's photo mode. Okay, cool. Now, already tell. I noticed a lot of games have really bad performance in photo mode. I think it's just because they're loading all the camera angles and lenses and stuff, you know. Player on and off. Uh-oh. Logo on and off. Oh, that's kind of cool. Nice. Right smack in the middle. This would be good for making your own little thumbnails. Hey man, you got any of them nanners? I love them nanners. And I guess, like everything else, you just press the button to take your own photo, right? Yeah. See, I always found that really weird. That's just me. But anyway, it's like we've now created 2 systems to do one thing that shouldn't have any systems. PlayStation is the same. I kind of blame PlayStation for this. They have a dedicated photo mode, and then it doesn't matter because everything needs... What's that, man? Everything needs photo mode and then the button, you know. Photo mode plus that. This rock's too tough to dig through. I don't know, it looks like a big old punch. Gotta figure this how this one works. I wonder how you go back up, that's the question. What's this here? I gotta know, I'm sorry. I gotta know. Must be. No, I thought it was a hidden banana. Okay. Yatta! Okay, let's do it. Mid-air die punch. Sheesh! Now that's what I'm talking about. How did he get stuck down here? Smashing stats. 100 meters squared. Actually, it's cubed, right? It's not even squared, but the power of 3 is cube. Hand slap, yeah. Oh, that lets you connect or collect nearby items. That's so cool. That is so cool. They think of everything, don't they? I'll be all day collecting stuff. And I can do it mid-air as well. Cool. Let's test it mid-air. Yeah, not really. Yeah, not really. Alright, something tells me this Banandium is going to be important. No. It's working! No, it seems to be interesting what's going on. Okay. You make a dish. Checkpoint. Cool. And it's a little tuning fork. Interesting. Punch update checkpoint. Oh look, it actually sends out like a little kind of wave. And you get to see where the other bananas are. If there's bananas nearby. That's pretty cool. Banana. Oh. Tasty banana. Everything seems destructible. Pretty impressive. Yeah, so a small kind of complaint of Mario Odyssey was that the moons were a little bit too frequent and too easy to get. We'll see if this game has a similar thing going on. You can see this kind of being a nice little relaxing platformer and collectathon, just like every Donkey Kong. But yeah, I mean, God, you go back and everybody knows the tale of Donkey Kong 64. It was a disaster. Trying to be a little bit like Banjo, but forgot some of the simple things and ended up being a pain in the arse. Because you have to keep going back to change up the members of the Kong family, you know? I was like, oh my god, this is like so much bloody effort. To me, the real underrated gem is Star Fox Adventures. Let's see, can I get through here? The doors shouldn't matter. There you go, you see? There you go, you gotta think like, this is the perfect game for me because I like to break everything. You gotta think about destruction. Was he climbing up there? Oh look, he does, so that's how we get back up. We just answered our own question right there. Cool. Look at this place, a big storm is on the way. Alright. Oh, I'm so glad. We have like the new Digimon game coming as well, so I think I might get that on the Switch as well. I want to try out some of the older Pokemon games and stuff, and I want to play Wind Waker on the expansion pass. There's a lot of things I want to do. We got a big city over there, some kind of mountains. Alright, oh, we got some secrets too. Have to keep an eye out for those. But yeah, I mean, there's a small group of people that are pissed that we got this instead of a new Mario, and to those people, I also, you know, I'm a bit pissed about that too. Mainly, not because we get DK instead of Mario, but because it's been 8 years since Odyssey. Now, we did get 3D World with Bowser's Fury expansion, but, I mean, come on. There's one kind of bigger map, and yeah, it was good for an extra like, 10 hours or whatever, but no new game does it make. Jesus. The damage, the destruction. Kind of reminds me of Hulk Ultimate Destruction. I don't even remember that game. What a game, holy hell. It was made by Radical Entertainment, who made the prototype games. If you remember those games, it was where you get to play as an evil superhero. I want to replay those as well. I will, I'll get around to it. They're really, really fun games. They kind of bit themselves in the foot in the second game. Unfortunately, they're not really able to experiment too much because they were owned by EA, and EA don't allow experimentation. Look at this, I forgot to go up here. They really don't. They don't want that. They want money makers all the time. Look at this. Does he got something to say? He's so cute. Look at him. Look, he even has the same Mario Odyssey little talking thing. Cool. Hey, it's DK! I'm impressed you found me hiding up here. Yeah, well, I'm trying to think three-dimensionally, you know, it's very hard for an Irishman. This is my favorite spot. Oh, it's gonna be a big deal someday. That's so nice. It's gonna be a big deal someday. Can I get over there? That seems like very sus, doesn't it? Let me guess, you can't climb up these rocks, can you? Ah, that's very clever. Looks like the Giant's Causeway, hexagonal rocks. It's pretty cool. DK! DK smash! Nice. Woo. Oh! Let's stand up here and whistle with our friend. And then we're nearly finished Death Stranding 2. I hope it has a good ending. It's been a hell of a time. I actually watched Moist Critical Charity play somewhere. And it was the first time I did that. He kind of started a new gaming channel, I didn't know. But I found it. And I was like watching him basically do the mountain part. And oh my god. He literally has the same, he's echoing the same stuff as me. He wants it all to end. It's crazy. Alright, oh, I'm pressing my button. How do we whistle again? I thought it was L1. There it is. Oh. Do do do. It's like one of the dwarfs in Snow White. Hi ho, hi ho. Was that ho hi? I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, I think oh, we finally got an enemy. Okay, let's go. I think time will not be so kind to Death Stranding 2. I think I like the first one better. It's the weirdness. 2 kind of refines everything, which is fine, but don't think it needed a sequel. They should have done a brand new project. I think a lot of game directors not get into sequel mode because of video games. And like, well, you don't always need that. What's up, dude? I'm going down here first. I have found the mother lode. Yeah, interesting the way the camera does that if you're near rocks. Sort of lets you see through it a bit. It's a clever way of doing it so you don't get busted by the camera. Look at this place. Hubba hubba. It's a giant gold tunnel. Thanks for the save. Those boogie monsters came out of nowhere. You're after me treasure. Hey, they're after me Lucky Charms. Oh, that was a bit of a slowdown. There's a big old pile of golden bananas just up yonder. Feast your eyes. That's the one we saw from the cliff. And feed your stomach. Alright, but what about all this? We have some of this? Oh my god, we can. Okay. Destroy everything. Smashing stacks. Smashing stacks. Is this game British or something? Yep. God, that never gets old. Yeah, it was a great whole game, Hulk Ultimate Destruction. And I do miss those kind of... I miss those superhero games. I miss all the B-Knock Spider-Man games. I miss the High Noon Transformer games. I miss all of these. Back when you could be experimental. I think as much as Insomniac Spider-Man's amazing, it's going to teach the industry the wrong thing. Which is AAA all the way or nothing else. That's fine too. But my god. Would you take one AAA game every 6 or 7 years? Or would you take... you know, 3 AA superhero games every 3 years, you know, like, don't lie to me. You would want the experimental stuff, you know? Like, all of those Spider-Man games have crazy stuff going on, you know, they don't always work, so they don't have open worlds, but like Web of Shadows, Shadow Dimensions probably being the best, Edge of Time are all just fucking bangers. There's one more in the middle, like the ugly stepchild I missed. God, look at this. There's got to be a secret around here. I can't leave it on the ground, and then I can just do that and then finish off. Like say what you want about if the frame rate dips. Me being able to do this and just the ultimate destruction of it all is still insane. Can't name too many games that can do this on such a fast level outside of like freaking Minecraft or something. Lord, I'm coming home to you. Was that a banana? Nice. Yeah, maybe we can upgrade that DK slap because it doesn't seem to pick up stuff like it says it does. Alright, let's go. Let's get this started. It'll be all day. Ah, Dominus, give me banana. Yeah. Uh-oh. What did you do, DK? Did you break it? Oh, this one's got powers. No, it's the storm. The storm is here. What's causing the storm? Jesus. Must be the void stuff. As you can see, the moon itself is actually a platform. Oh, there's the bad guys. And they're all weird bats and stuff. So the way this game is kind of pitching it, sort of, I know it sounds weird, but actually like King Kong and the Hollow Earth theory, where that there's different levels of Earth's crust, and as you go down deeper, it's actually separate worlds. Kind of like the concept of how we build our cities on top of each other, or subways on top of each other, not realizing we're actually leaving giant worlds behind. So it's interesting. It's so clever. Like someone pulled the plug on the drain and stuck upside down. There he goes. Our hero in question. I don't know how much the family's going to show up, but I've seen some of them. Alright, damn. Would they just land there? No! Not DK Island. Jesus. What'd you do? Looks like a platform now. Oh, I'm so happy to have these type of games, and such a nice breath of fresh air. Get away from the hyper-realistic, serious nonsense that and just puts you down after a while. Dude, they're going hard on the rumble, man. Me controller run out of battery charge. DK, Donkey Kong. Yeah, it's been that long that I have to explain what DK means. You know, as I say, like every new Spider-Man, every new Mario and Zelda, and Donkey Kong will be your child's first somewhere, you know. Oh yeah. Look at them Nashers. He's definitely got an upgrade. Le bonk. Mama. It kinda suits you. Punch upwards. Nice. Always good to punch upwards, not punch down. Ayo. How does he keep that tie so clean? He seems to have lost his helmet and his pants. That's right. This form, oh look at that, he's pissed. This form is actually called Naked Kong. And I swear to God, that's not me making a funny joke. That's Nintendo. They literally, look at this. Look at this face. If I go over here, it'll actually say, classic tie, naked. Naked! Oh, Jesus. You've been naked this whole time, haven't you? Lucky. Gonna normalize human nakedness. Bow, 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 bow. Where in the world are we? That's a good question. Did you get sucked up in here as well? What is this? What happened? Okay, we're building our own tunnels now. What's over here? The enemy or something? What are you? The happy little block, I think. Hey, Pyro, how's it going, dude? Hello. Are we all in agreement that they messed up his eye? You think so? You think they added a bit too much of, like, eyeshadow? Is he wearing too much guy liner? He's definitely a little bit more expressive, for sure. Happy Friday, dude. What are you doing? Any plans for the weekend? There's the way out, yes. Let us see what's going on. Where have we landed ourselves? Blocked by rocks. Can't get out. Yeah, right. There it is. It's just been crushed down a little bit. Ingot Isle. Terrain strength 1 star. Okay. Sublayers. That's what SL stands for. Okay. Sublayer 10. Jesus. We're going down to the core of this world. We can't climb back up. Because that rock isn't climbable. What the hell is that? A shooting star or something? That must be the odd rock. I'm surprised they spoiled it in the trailer, but there you go. Alright, talk to me, little buddy. Wonder what fell. DK, you're okay, what a relief. Did you lose your britches when the mine collapsed? Yeah, he's butt-ass naked. He's got the furry butt. The entire ingot out of the mine was pushed underground somehow. Yo, yo. Okay, it was already surveying the damage. So it just fell down after us. I hope everyone's okay. It seemed like it was over to the left there. Maybe. Oh, I'm all flipped. To the right. Yahoo! Boom! Hi, how you doing? Try to crash in like this? What's up? This is terrible! Oh, they're all freaking out. So yeah, the last 3D Kong we got was Donkey Kong 64. That's like well over 25 years ago. And it was not received well at all. It was trying to be like a banjo game, which was done by Rare, you know. But they had this obnoxiously annoying idea where it was like different color bananas. I think there was like 7 or 8 different color bananas, and you could see them in the world. You know, you could climb up to these incredible collectathon areas, and you're like, wow, I worked so hard. And then you would be greeted with the fact that the different color bananas had to be collected by a different member of the Kong family. And then you're like, wow, that's so cool. We get to play as different members of the Kong family. But you can't collect them. You have to go all the way back to a stupid, annoying little area just to change over to a member. So it was like, find the bananas. It's like, oh, that's nice. Make a mental note of it, then go back. And so certain dungeons you'd go into, believe it or not, would you go in and there would be all 7 different colors of bananas. So you'd get 7 or 8 of them as Donkey Kong, then go back and have to get Cranky and Diddy and Dixie Kong, and going in and outside this building 7 or 8 times. It was so stupid. The best way of doing it was to collect as much as you can from one family member, and then cool. Then go back and try and get as many with the other one. But yeah, and then obviously the other side of it, which is the issue with a lot of collectathons, which is they're like, we don't need a story or any kind of good idea or anything, right? You know, just let people collect to their heart's content. Hello, buddy. Gotta keep working. What are y'all working for? These bananas. Pull them out? Okay. Hold to grab? Okay. Nice, yeah, that's very Mario. Even the stretchiness is done by the 3D Mario guys. We're in the summer of sports over here as well, so a lot of concerts going on, a lot of but the trains and the buses are just out of control. What's that? Red balloon float back after falling without taking damage. 99 red balloons. Okay, if you say so. This one is like Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Just destroy everything. Jesus. He's wearing a black mask around his eyes. Yeah, I kind of see that for sure. He's definitely like, I'm kind of between minds about how furry he is as well. Looks good in one sense, and then another way it's like, that's just, it looks like blades of grass, you know, that's just not really how fur works. I get it. Poor little guy, huh? You're dead right, there's a lot of eyeshadow. Oh, we got the classic barrels, let's go. Let's go! Dude, I can't lie, it is a joy to play the Switch with these Xbox Switch style controllers. Everything is right in my mind, even if it's not right for a Nintendo, if you get me. So A is where it should be, in my mind. For anyone with just the Switch. The only problem is you go back to the Joy-Cons and it breaks your brain again. But my god, it's nice. It's such a good idea. I was having trouble with controllers and stuff. I have a couple other controllers, but a lot of them are wired, and then other ones are not wired, but they're like really shitty Bluetooth connection. This one is amazing. I use this for PlayStation and PC and everything. It's great. I'm gonna get a couple more of them. That's what's called making a good product and rewarding enjoying them. I can still buy 3 of these controllers for less than the price of 1 normal controller, because they're greedy bastards. If you want 90 for controller, I'll give you 90. I'll give you a 90-degree angle right to the face. We can actually don't have plan anything. Okay, nice. That's good to have a change, you know. I've been going hard. Not too much for me. I might have a small trip to England. We'll see, because there are people moving over, wanting to start college and wanting to maybe just, you know, some of them start college, some of them wanting to just go with friends and that, you know. Might go over there for little trips, you know, and then hopefully, yeah, we'll hopefully get our freaking European trip. We'll have I'm hoping France, Germany, Luxembourg City, you know, it's kind of like a one-stop shop, so that'll be fine. And then I'm thinking maybe Amsterdam in October. We'll see. We'll see. To me, it's the sky's the limit, you know. I've wanted to do it for years, and it's kind of that time as well. Everyone's at the right age as well. and then for my own sake. And then you've been like a big person to push that forward as well. I can't go without saying that. You know, you're like, just do it, you know. Hand slap to connect. I think I already did that one. Okay, cool. Where else can we go? Seems to be having a whale of a time. Alright, cool. So yeah, clothes are going to be a big thing. What else we got over here? Woo! Hell yeah. What are these? They look, oh, they're thorns. They look like pickles or something. Old pickles. Ooh, that was a weird noise. That might have been my Elgato. Who knows? Nice. Now this game, you know, the Switch 2 is going through a lot of controversy right now, thanks to the price of Mario Kart, you know, being 90. Now, I did get Mario Kart. Hold to tear off. Oh. But I got it through a... Okay. I got it through a bundle, you know, so it only worked out at 50. But that doesn't excuse the fact that the normal price is 90. Now, this game isn't 90. It never was 90. But it's not far behind. It's €80. That probably still equates to $70. That's still fucking wrong, you know. I don't really care. In the long run, I spent 80 on Death Stranding 2. Now, I'll be honest with you, like, there's a big reason why I want physical media. Whoa, what's this? It's like on fire or something. Physical media to stay around, you know. And one is for the collections, and I still love having an item in my hand. But two is also for, you know, trading in, and that whole market is important to me. So, these €80 games, I'll finish them, unless I truly love them, if there's good DLC. I usually pay it forward, get it 100%, and trade it in, or give it to someone. And I'll be getting like around, for an €80 game, you're getting around like 57 back, which is not one-to-one or anything, but still better than the GameStop prices. So that works out, the average game being about, you know, less than 30 anyway, depending. 23 there, but sometimes it's a little bit more, a little less. So I don't really mind. That's how I do it. If anyone ever wondered why I have all the new games, that's how I do it. I don't mind. There's no point me collecting every single game. I see a lot of people do that. And to be out here living alone or living with their mom, and it's like, you have a whole room full of games, you're pushing 40. It's like, you gotta start picking one. Keep your load light in this life and you can go wherever you want, you know. That goes for emotions and physical objects and materialistic shit. What's this? I wanna know. It's like space objects. If the odd rock is turning into Pauline, why? Is Pauline an alien this whole time? We'll have to see. So yeah, that's how I do it, you know. So same with this. So the price of games going up absolutely is disgusting. But in the long run, I don't really care that much. I more care if physical goes away. And there's obviously the other big controversy with the Nintendo Switch 2. I don't think it's a bad deal. If anyone's been playing the Switch for the last 3 years and been buying games, you'll realize that there was a nasty habit going on, and games were sold as code in box. So you're buying a plastic box with no manual, and inside was a slip with the code for the game. And what that was doing was destroying the physical media market and the, you know, the used game market as well. So it's like, I'm not cool with this. So to come up with that, for the next one, they come up with these things called the game key cards. People don't like this idea. I like it. It's basically sort of kind of a similar idea, but it's now a physical cartridge with the game on it. But it works as a license. But it's, you know, notably cheaper for these third-party devs. So now it comes down to, will the third-party devs use it or not? It's so far it's been about 50-50, but the fans are kind of giving out about it. So I think they might move away. We'll see. It seems to be another little hitch in the bedpost for devs to be like, hey, we put the whole game on the game cartridge. You're welcome. Like the fucking new Sonic go-kart game, you know, the crosswords, which looks great. They're like, we put the whole game on it. I'm like, it's a fucking kart game, you know. Like it's stuff like that. Just it's weird. I think people just love to moan, and they're like, oh, but if we do the game key card, they can take it away from us anytime they want. I don't know where you've been living the last like 15 years, but they can take everything away. They can stop your console from working, your controllers from working, your games. No license means anything. That physical plastic little collection that you have, and I have as well, of all those games, that means nothing. It means nothing. And you can argue, you can cry, you can go down to your local courthouse and try and get a class action lawsuit. Nintendo will just laugh at you. PlayStation will spit on you, and Xbox will piss on you. They don't care. They just want your money. That's why we have this Stop Killing Games initiative. And then you have moronic streamers like Pirate Software, who has been a man who's putting on a fake voice, has an extremely bloated ego, makes Hasanabe seem like a normal dude, and thinks he knows. He worked on a little game and thinks he knows the entire industry. Well, he just goes to show, and also will not back down or say sorry. So the whole internet has come for him. Now, you know, I don't think any little twerp is worth your time for trolling and shit like that, you know, or worse. None of that stuff's worth your time, you know. Spend too much time on the negativity. Honestly, he's delighted. He probably loves it. What about this thing is? Another thing that fell down after us. But yeah, at the end of the day, we have to fight for the rights of the games, but unfortunately they go where the trends are. As you can see, PlayStation are now following suit with Xbox, and they are putting their games on other stuff, you know, Switch, PC, and Xbox. And you might be saying, oh, it's just Helldivers 2. The word on the grapevine is Spider-Man is coming. Both Marvel and Insomniac and Sony, they want that money. Nothing says anything better than the good old money. So I think, yeah, I think the time has come. They're going to be putting Spider-Man on everything. So we'll have to see. Hey, Lacoon, how's it going? Happy Friday, dude. You should totally check out Amsterdam if you go to England. Pretty sure you get a train. Yeah, that's true, that's true. But England is more like a settling in kind of a trip, you know, for people going to college and stuff. And then Amsterdam, well, yeah, you know, you'll have to sample a few space cakes. But it's beautiful as well. There's places like that you want to visit before they're gone, you know. Same with Venice. They reckon 50 years from now Venice won't exist. But unfortunately, Venice, too many fat tourists, and it's just kind of sinking down. let's call it as it is, you know. It's hilarious. No, it's actually just because it's on a riverbed, and eventually it just sinks into it. But yeah, these are all dirt cheap places. I really want to go to Estonia as well. There's a lot of other places I want to go to, but they're ruined by, unfortunately, Irish and British revelers and stag doos and like the city of Prague is gorgeous. It's also the city of many drunken, you know, drunken morons. All right, Mr. Oddrock, let's see what you are. He's so cute, man. He looks like a little like a little fucking fruity pebble or something, you know. You don't have fruit pebbles. Luxembourg is one I've not been to. Yeah, it's super small, just nestled between them all, you know, Germany and Belgium and Netherlands and France. And it's really just for the Luxembourg city, but beautiful. Like, they have their own economy, language, all that stuff. It reminds me a lot of Switzerland as well. Like, Switzerland, it's part of the European Union, but it's also not, so that you could do the whole money laundering in Zurich thing, you know. So it's its own entity, it's its own kind of private state, kind of like Singapore, you know. Let's go! How are you guys doing? Want to see more of the London by an English person I've talked to has been hate. Yeah, it's true. You talk to any Scottish person, they hate it too. Pyro gives out about it. It's a dear old smelly old hole like most cities. Where am I? Oh, he speaks English. Monkey! How dare you? That's an ape. How are you guys doing? I'm screaming wickedly. I was like wondering if I should or not. Yeah. Just been busy. We have a nice family wedding coming up, and just with the passing of my dad this year, my mom's like, I don't want to go, I feel guilty, I don't want to have fun and this and that, you know. And I've been just trying to get her out of her shell a little bit, so treating her to little dresses and things like that, you know. But it'll be really nice. It's one of my cousins. You know, it's fairly close as kids, but as with things are, you kind of fall out of I don't know, you fall out of touch with them, you know. But he's getting married to his partner, and that's kind of cool, and it's a kind of very straightforward sort of Irish family. I don't know, we're fairly accepting and all that, but they seem to be happy. That's all that matters. And then so that's one of my cousins on my dad's side, and then another cousin on my mom's side. He was also gay as well. He lives in Singapore, and he's with his partner, and they have a lovely son together, and they come over from time to time. And he's such a little sweetheart. It's really cool. It's just things, when I was growing up with him, you know, I didn't realize, but it didn't make sense at the time, but he really shunned female attention, you know. We'd all be playing like dumb truth and dare and kissing games and all that, and he would shun all that. And I just thought, you know, at the time we were all like fucking 12 and 13, so I thought, you know, you're either girl crazy or you're like shy and you're like, that's icky. And now it makes sense now, doesn't it? So I'm delighted for them. Good for them. So that'll be a bit of fun. So that'd be nice from a bomb, you know. I've been trying to figure that out. I think that's 2 weeks from now, so that'll be a bit of fun. Sure, why not? Yeah, so my password finally got sorted. Everyone else is waiting on theirs. So I'm like antsing my pants, you know. I wanna go do little trips and stuff. Hell yeah. That's the best you got. It's okay. Don't be afraid, Odd Rock. Yeah, there's this Canadian biking streamer that goes, they bike all over Europe and stuff. And she's come over to Ireland. She's doing the Wild Atlantic Way, which is pretty much a beautiful coastal road. Sometimes 1,600 kilometers or something. Crazy. She's in Waterford or Cork right now. Won't bump into me. Alright, time for a little whistle. Oh, look at him. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Oh, Odd Rock likes it. Get it, get it. Hit the grading. Get sturdy. Hit the grading. You can't do both. I've been to a wedding in ages. I know, right? It feels like that. When you're like, does anybody get married anymore? Hello, Odd Rock. Won't stay odd for long. Go to Prague at a weird time, like a Tuesday in January. Yes. A lot of those kind of more mainland Europe, Easter-leaning Europe cities are fantastic in the winter. They're practically winter wonderlands. Obviously, bitchin' cold though. You're me and Dick Hall? Okay. Oh, you can say, nah. I love these that like ends the game. The Odd Rock has decided to join you against your will. You can now use the power of Odd Rock's voice. Oh. What can we do? Like order pizza or something? Check on the other miners. Ayo! I think we've seen enough of that from Trump on the list, huh? I love what he's doing. What I knew he would do. This is great, man. He's gonna be his own downfall. He can't stop doing the Barbra Streisand effect. Don't look over here, please. Look over here. Look, it's a shiny balloon animal. Look, a goose. You know, and he's just gonna ruin himself. It's hilarious. Question is, how dumb will the Americans be? Like, will all these Trumpers actually turn on him? I don't know. I don't know about you or me, but I thought it was an open secret that he was fiddling around with all that stuff for years with Prince Andrew and all that. I believe that, you know. This is like 10, 15 years ago. That was all well known, right? We have such a weird selective brain. It's like, why the hell? Even when it was first presidency, that all that was brought up as well. So weird. Just goes to show, like, if it's not talked about by 100% of people, it just won't take on. Okay, so how do we do with the powers? Ah. It's kind of singing and teaching me where to go. Okay. Nice. It's fun so far. Like this, I think is the first kind of must-buy for the Switch 2. You know? Not for everybody, I get that. But more so than Mario Kart. I feel like you've got the dedicated Mario Kart guys and the dedicated... Alright, here we go. Unleash the fury! Unleash the good. The tape's all gone. And the dedicated Smash guys, you know? I gotta say, like, this new experimental Pokemon title is just not gonna be like, wow, let's run out and get a Switch 2. But this one should have launched with it, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna do what any, you know, smart person's gonna do. I'm not gonna fly straight into London. Not only is it a shithole, but it's also dear for no reason. So I'll pick a place like an hour outside, go to Luton or something. Also a shithole, I know, but a cheaper shithole. And then just take public transport in there. Because I know a few people that are doing their college stuff now and they're like, I'm getting away from my parents, yay. And then they're going to Dublin. They're like, I'm getting ripped off. And that old chestnut, that old wonderful thing where it's like, 4 friends get together and get an apartment. What could go wrong? You can't do that anymore. You need like 7 friends. And still 2 bedrooms, you know. They're just not going to allow that. Baboom Town. Oh, hell yes. Howdy ho. It's so cool. So it's like bloody Hulk Ultimate Destruction and 3D Terraria. Maybe not with the cool bosses. What do you think about this pirate software stuff, Lacuna? When you mention it like that, for anyone on the outside, they're like, what do you mean? Like, you know, software that you pirate? No, it's a streamer turned dev. As it turns out, he's a Nepo baby. Basically, second generation World of Warcraft kind of Blizzard stuff. His father worked at Blizzard. My uncle worked at Blizzard. And he thinks he's royalty, you know? I'd be like, as if he was like Gabe Newell's kid. The guy's probably touched about a couple of lines of code, but he's another person who just keeps digging himself a ditch. He had one shitty opinion, and he's done this before. And I know some people who are fans of just his gameplay and that, and I feel so bad. He reminds me, he kind of attracts a lot of the ladies because of the voice again. He reminds me of that Corpse Husband, where Corpse Husband was just like, poor devil, he was like suffering so many medical issues, and just kind of wanted to live his life, you know. And then even part of his deep voice was from another medical condition, from like his throat all being scratched up. And they're all like, the ladies are all like swooning. It's like, this guy is suffering. He's bedridden for years. But sure, yeah, let him be your little goon material. Luton is infinitely worse than London. I know. I mean, you know, it takes watching that show for a little bit, right? That's just an idea. I've been to Manchester. I've been to Scotland. Haven't been to anywhere in Wales, but technically when you go over to England, the quickest way, especially by ferry, if you're going ferry, you end up stopping off in Wales for a tiny bit, but everybody just drives straight over to like Liverpool or Manchester, you know. But you technically are in Wales for a little bit, okay? A very tiny bit of Wales. But no, I wouldn't mind going somewhere else. I went there. Sorry, I missed a whole lot. Recommend Latvia. Yeah, dude, that'd be lovely. Definitely want to go to Estonia. Lithuania, yeah, that'd be nice. I've been offered to go to Lithuania a couple of times. They wanted to go to Lithuania to see family on the way to Bulgaria for some skiing and stuff. And I should go. I should fucking go. Alright, where does this go? Yahoo! This is gonna be a lot of cool little secrets and stuff. Just like Mario Odyssey. DK! DK Smash! The old DK rap, man, is hilarious. And the original, what's this? The original creator of it, he's like, why is this still a thing? You see that for a second? Oh yeah, what is that? Little chesticles? I found it first. Yeah, right. Good luck. Try and take it from me. Donkey Kong's like that gym bro, you know, all the rest of them are just skinny malinkies. And he's like roided out of his mind. Try and take it from me. Rah, rah, rah. When he does that smile, it's kind of evil intent, isn't it? Huh? Blow my whistle. Yeah, we all hate him. Oh, no. Wedding besides sit and watch. Right, yeah, you want to get like pissed. Uncles and aunties and that, right. Oh, shit. Oh. So like, yeah, I'll come and get pissed, but I secretly hate you. That sounds about right. Especially if they're bridezillas. It's like, oh yes, of course I'll... What's this supposed to be? Of course I'll go to your wedding. Freaking bridezilla. Ow! That wasn't the way to do that. I meant to fall down. That's how you do it. Anything else down here? Look at this place. It's all going to be like Hollow Earth theory. You guys believe in Hollow Earth? I believe in Hollow Earth as areas of Earth, but I don't think it's teeming with life. Wait, maybe fossils and stuff like isotopes, they'll survive anywhere, right? But I don't think it's like fucking dinosaurs and stuff, because if we can't survive the heat on a normal day, what the hell do you think down there is like coming from the Earth's core? Luton literally just the airport. I agree, people were hella rude. Yeah. It's what happens when you're paid exactly a little amount to do something. What's that? We like stuck there? Move, drop. Did I break this? Punch on through to the other side. I can't see shit. Oh, nice. It all fell down here. This was meant to be a block that was supposed to help me lift. Raise me up. Did a nice job on the camera. It does make like some weird scenes like that where you can kind of see through the wall. That's the idea. Okay, what's this? Like a puzzle piece? No, it's broken now. What is it? We can kind of charge it up as well. Hey, catch these hands. Look at that. There's nothing creepy about that, right? That won't haunt your nightmares. Bloody will. It bloody will. Deep dive Pirate Software. Yeah, working on mid 4,000 fan money, and it's just a dog shit Yandy or dev. Really? I thought he was he connected to Heartbound? No. Oh, maybe maybe that is that one. Yeah, I keep getting Heartbound confused with Starbound, which is meant to be Space Terraria. Is that what Heartbound is? Yeah, he sounds like the kind of guy to all that living in his dad's shadow to only just make a copycat of someone else's more successful game. What are these things? Oh, I'm telling. Alright, we gotta pick this up. You're gonna die, clown. Hotel was like 4 or 5 of them. Car park was strange. Looting was worrying number of dead rabbits. Wow, must have been foxes around or something. That's so weird. I think like some of the locals. There's something Luton's not telling us. Is it like Hot Fuzz, you think? Could be like Hot Fuzz, man. They're out here killing rabbits. That's so weird, dude. That's one of those weird facts or something. It is the loot. Nice. See ya. Nice. The bananas. I gotta get it. I think it's Banandium or whatever they call it. Oh, can I swim? I can't swim. It's right there. No, it's despawning in front of my very eyes. There you go. I helped a little bit. Yeah, gee, that is so random. I suppose you found one, and then you're like, huh, and you found another one pretty close by, and then it kind of gets you thinking, and you go looking for more. There might have been a cheeky stray cat nearby or something. Or a dog, a stray dog. Like some of those dogs, especially if it's like, you know, part of a breed of a bloodhound. My God, and he's just bringing you rabbits. You know, it's your lucky day. Rabbit's foot. Yeah. Just say yes, don't worry, right? Wales either. I need to go, but it's a pain to get to Scotland and Wales. Oh, that's so strange. There's not a single, like, train that goes straight there, is there not? That's a pain in the chachis. Why? Why? So you're basically going to have to go through a good chunk of England, then hop on another train. That's dumb. Does England have any apps where it's basically... It's something like... I can't remember the name, but you guys can correct me. It's like, take a ride with me, or it's not Lyft. Maybe Ride Along, maybe. It's one of those, anyway. And basically, yeah, it's a bit sus. It is a bit sus. And it's basically, your people will, you know, offer to bring other people with them on the ride. I don't know. It costs very little money, if any money at all. It's almost like they just want company. Now, you know, you do run the risk of possibly bumping into some strange animals. But I find that your mix of... I think I've lost a bit of health yet, and I doubt we'll even die in the entire game. It's not really meant to be like that. We'll see. I find like between now and you know, the worrying... It's a mouse! Look at him, he's digging down. The worrying part of like hitchhiking and backpacking. It's about as safe or as dangerous as it's always been, you know? Like back in the 70s and 80s, where it was very rampant during like the age of love with, you know, fucking Woodstock and post-Woodstock world, and Summer of Love and all that. Yeah, it's about the same. There was way more serial killers back then. But I still think there's probably a good few serial killers that just not so out in the open. And trust me, you watch the average true crime channel like I do, and it's like, the whole world's gone mad. Oh, everybody's dangerous. I can't even go to the shop for milk. And it's like, no, you can't live your life like that. You genuinely can't. Don't do that. Get that out of your mind. You go down here? How do we get in there, boys and girls? True here. True him. In him. You know, some of these Catholic prayers are a bit weird. Through him, in him? How y'all doing? I can't go through there either. Keep out! Don't tell me what to do. Simple tools. Thank you. I think that was my name. Simple tool. There's speculation that pirates' voices. Yeah, I'm telling you. Or he's just putting it on. Yeah, I fully believe that. Like talking about Corpse Husband, like, he probably would change his voice if he could because of the pain it causes him. And I wouldn't be surprised if pirate was... Someone will find stuff. As usual, like, you don't know what to believe because people can alternate it back and they're like, oh, this is a topic that people are interested about, so let's make some you know, videos and clickbait and stuff. Yeah, but it is interesting. I wouldn't be surprised. The man knows he's no shame for his ego. He has the mind of a 12-year-old. And what the hell did we do when we were 12? We were like putting on fake muscles and doing pigeon chesting, where you're like, hey girl, and you're like Johnny Bravo, inflated chest, and putting on your voice and all that. That's what he comes off as. Because he has the stature, the look of a weasel, and it doesn't necessarily equate to deep voice. But you know, it could just be from his father, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. He seems like the kind of little tiny penis fucking big ego gobshite. They lose all of the girth in their penis and it ends up going to their ego. It's so true. Say about all. Hear about these poor devils with their Ozempic, like. So they won't get any help for their eating disorder or like their, you know, coping mechanism through food. So they take up Ozempic and then they end up going back and putting the weight back on, then go through Ozempic. And because Ozempic makes you lose weight everywhere, you end up getting this thing called Ozempic neck, which makes you have like a 70-year-old's neck, and Ozempic face, which is quite skeletal. It's kind of scary actually when you think they're going through the C word, you know. And then also there's Ozempic down there too, Ozempic penis. That just cracks me up. It's like, did anybody test this? You immediately went and bought like 6 months of a slightly barely tested, unproven drug. It's so funny. I feel so bad for them in their desperation. When they could have just, what was it, $1,600 a month or something for Ozempic? I could have got you a really good therapist for that kind of money. One that would help you, because there's nothing wrong. We all have a pretty unhealthy relationship with food, you know? Just some of us have a better metabolism than others. That's kind of what it comes down to. We have a horrible relationship with food. No matter if you eat too much, too little. What's this? Apple juice, automatic regain, all health. Okay, cool. I'm high as fuck. Some of us have an unhealthy relationship with food and we just hide it better. But yeah, I don't think magic drug. When has a magic drug ever been magic without consequences, you know? Even things like antipsychotics and stuff. Like the one day you're off, it's like a dam bursting and it's worse than ever. Has been burglarized. Just want people to be happy. Yeah, Heartbound. Okay, so I was getting that confused with Starbound. So Heartbound's just Yandere Dev. Apparently people are saying he's actually like Yandere Dev as well. Which is like quite mentally stunted from being online too much. And kind of incel there as well. Unfortunately, just like the word woke and everything else, incel has lost all meaning as well. You know? Even though it wasn't even used the right term anyway, it's involuntarily celibate. Whereas they want to get lucky, but they can't. So this makes them angry. But in reality, the really angry ones are the volcel. A volcel is much angry. They say they're voluntarily celibate. Now, they've chosen not to, but still seem to hate all women and the world and society for their problems. That, as I said, would usually be fixed with a little bit of therapy. You know, we all deal with self-loathing some times in our life. Outside of the sociopaths. You just have to get to grips with it. You gotta learn to love yourself a little bit in every which way. At least don't be so hard on yourself in the good times. That's so funny though if he turns out he's putting on that voice. Next month I'll be staying at my friend's parents' house in Hong Kong. Yeah, dude, I want to hear so much about that. Obviously enjoy your time but when you come back, I want to hear all about it, man. I wish you nothing but the best. You'll probably get some funny looks. It's completely natural. But in my eyes, literally every single reputation of every country is usually way off. There'll be one or two you're like, oh, okay, this really was a shithole, okay. And it'll be your own backyard, you know. But, yeah, I trust me. You know, a lot of people still have, from the 80s, they have, like, the Red Scare, you know. They're afraid of Russia, they're afraid of the Iron Curtain, or they're afraid of China taking over. And it's a lot of shite. Most lovely people. Most people are just trying to get on with life and have some good food and good family and good fortunes, you know. So don't worry about any of that kind of stuff. I think the more we read up and the more, you know, prejudgments we have, or it's just only natural, but it tends to sway you a little bit. Like, oh Jesus. But you don't seem like that kind of person. I mean, you seem like you just get on with it. Oh man, this is classic. I love it. So yeah, this one wasn't done by Retro, which is cool. Retro Studios made the Metroid Prime games and the Donkey Kong Country games. They're one of Nintendo's best. But they were trying to work on something after Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and it kind of fell apart. It was supposed to be a new IP. And then the whole Metroid Prime stuff, that's nearly been 10 years in development. It's a disaster. So then Retro were put on it, and we're going to get Metroid Prime this fall. Metroid Prime 4. I'm secretly hoping we get 2 and 3. 2 is my favorite. It's like Lovecraftian. It's really weird. Slime, tentacle monsters, space, cosmic horror stuff. Love it. It's my favorite. And the birth of Dark Samus. Like, come on. Yeah, it's simple. Oh, evil Dark Link, Dark Samus. Yes, Nintendo does tend to run with the same idea. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, they have a tendency, like, name any other company that does 2D, 3D of their big franchises really well, you know. A lot of interviews for Sucker Punch, the guys doing Ghost of Yotei, about their Infamous series. Again, they can't go through one interview without someone asking. And they've said, like, usually they just say, look, we're working on this game, leave us alone. But they've said, you know, this time, 100%, like, no messing around. They're like, we want a collection. They said, we're working on Yotei, but we want a collection. Now, to me, that says, you know, the average person that would say, like, oh, they'll probably get one 2 or 3 years from now when Yotei is finished and all the DLC is out. But actually, what I see is, it's probably coming from a different team. Get, like, Virtuous or one of these to do it. Needs very little work, in fairness, just resolution. I think those square rocks are probably a mistake. We'll see. Whatever way they're doing the terraforming in the game. Ow! Where the hell did he come from? Oh, he's like a... Oh, he's like a cactus one. Okay. How am I gonna do this? How are we gonna get this guy? We have to trick him. Have to bait him out like that. Bad, whatever you were. There you go. Oh, we got hit again. Is that what that is? What hit him that time? I think there's a tiny bit left. Oh no, my health. Alright. Keep an eye out for those bozos. Hopefully it's not too loud, is it? Nintendo games don't have options, but I'll have a look. Horizontal sensitivity, motion controls, motion sensitivity, camera shake, shake intensity, a little softer. Yeah, thank you, Jesus. Rumble strength. Now, what's the difference between shake? Alright, now I want... So, yeah, there we go. This thing is leaping out of my hands. Yeah, this is the options they have. They don't do brightness settings or ambient inclusion and motion blur settings. They don't do that, and they don't do volume settings. Isn't that crazy? So on the average, on the regular, I tend to have to turn down Nintendo games a little bit more than most. Isn't that weird? Like, get with the fucking program. Now, third-party games on Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 usually have options. So they're like, huh? But your boy Nintendo needs to step it up. It's not 1997 anymore. Boo! Nice, free apples. Like they knew I'd get bonked there. They knew it. That's cool. I love all these plans. How about you, Lacuna? I know, like, you had some lovely trips there. You planning anything? I know it's hard to have money, but trust me, like, as much as oh, cool. I didn't notice that. They didn't tell me till now. You see that? Just very quickly, I had a first-person mode. You see that? Ah. Torn saw. What? Stone sturdy. Gets dirty. Okay, it seems to be a slippery iron. Oh, stop it, you. Stop it. You're telling me the intensity of every item, I guess. But yeah, as much as like I'll do the same as you. I'll shit up and down on Ryanair. You know, they really are just throwing people into a box and shooting it into the sky. But hey, if I'm going somewhere and it's like a 2-hour trip, and it's only gonna cost me €15, thank you. I'll take that. You know, there's very little I won't do. Nice. You can see most of the when the camera's taken off you and semi cutscenes like those, it literally tanks the frame rate. And I've noticed a lot of games doing that. Clearly, they're probably going from 60 to 30, and I don't know why games have such a problem with that. They're literally going backwards. Wouldn't it be worse to go from 30 to 60? I don't know. Alright, what have we got going on? Have you seen the summit? There's a weird stake up there. Ooh, the Stake of America. Wrong game, sorry. Ooh, speaking of which, you see that title? As I was saying already, when everyone's kind of getting a bit pissy before Night Rain came out, and then Dust Bloods was announced as a Switch 2 exclusive for next year, people were like, where's the single player games? Fuck these guys. Even though From Software have some kind of multiplayer in their games going back all the way to fucking Demon's Souls. But you know, of course, it's these Elden Ring new fans that don't have a clue. Fucking featherweight fans. Yeah, so they're obviously working on more games. They're working on multiple games. One, they're working on new Armored Core. And we don't know if it'll be an Armored Core re-release, which they do with all the other Armored Cores. But it comes with an expansion size update. Or will it be just a 7? And then, so the rumors are, not to get like crazy excited for this particular title, but this one is supposed to be either an expansion for Armored Core 6 or, get this one, a small remake of Dark Souls 3. Now, me and you, we know which game needs an actual remake. It's Dark Souls 1, but because they did that really kind of piss poor remaster, they're not going to return to it for a while. It sucks. And then the other option is Dark Souls 2. But if you couldn't tell, Dark Souls 2 was ostracized, the ugly bastard stepchild, and it's treated like dust, even though I love it. But thanks to the fans and mods, they've been doing a great job, so I'd love to get involved with that, you know. Download all that stuff. So that leaves Dark Souls 3. Now, I have heard that there is, on the bigger scale of things, that they are cooking up a new, big, exclusive for PlayStation. Let's go! So it will be. Now I don't know if it's going to be on PlayStation 6 or what. That's the only problem. Bonk! It's time for our first boss. There's this crazy, like a spider monkey or a bat. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I think they're very much in mission move on. So like, he said he wanted to improve on Sekiro and Bloodborne's combat. So that either means like a weird new game mixing both of them. What the hell is that? Or we'll get sequels to both. Cool. Oh, I was expecting a dinosaur. No, it's kind of a dinosaur head. Look at this dude. The rock monster. Rock lobster. Doodle doo doo. Alright. You like to smack things? Me too. Okay, let's see. Can we throw this at him? Take one of these. Yes. Oh, you didn't like that, did you? Oh. Boom. Ew, look at this thing. Is he dead already? No. Gonna summon something else. I think I might have forgot to actually hit him while I transformed him back. Alright, Mr. Rock Lobster. Oh, whoa, look at this! Look at this! I just pressed the wrong button and look at this! Cool, and the rock is getting smaller and smaller. Oh my god, dude, speed up. Gnarly, dude! We're hitting the rocky waves. I just did a corpse. Oh, look, now it's like a spiky thing. I just did a corpse. Nice, lovely. Oh, and he's dead already. Did a corpse board in Death Stranding too. Now I have this. Now I have a rock board. Go to the backpack, not getting checked. Yeah, dude, that's what I've been doing. That's what I'm doing, I'm telling you. It's the only way, like, and especially if you're by yourself. But a backpack's enough. You just got to be smart about your clothes. And if you really are one of these guys or ladies that need 3 outfits a day, and it's okay if you need to. Maybe you have like perspiration anxiety or something. Some people do. They just sweat through things. Or you just like to change your clothes. Wear multiple layers as you go and then whip them off when you get to the hotel. That's an idea, right? But I think there's a new European law that's come in maybe April where it says like they might have to legally offer you like a full small bag. Who wants that? I would much rather do it the normal way, you know. Just have it under. You won't go through baggage claim. You won't have to really check anything in. Just check in online. So much easier. My god. You cut out so much of it. Do you bother with fast track and all that stuff? I don't really. And another thing as well, I don't really want to drive. I'm not worried about that kind of stuff. But like, I'm on holiday, you know. I'm going to try and just be... I'll be Mr. Scooter. There you go. Bananas! Definitely doesn't look like the triple moons. I used to say the moons in Mario Odyssey look like bananas, and here we are, full circle. Ryanair gets you on the bag prices. Yeah, only if you like fuck up the size though. Just go backpack. Yeah, they do. Guess you just evolved to be more reliant on humans, similar to the sheep. We are now too dumb anything on their own. Yeah, dude, you hate to say it because you sound like some kind of crazy non-believer. You know I do. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sounding crazy when I start giving out about humans, but it's true. But like they have done that themselves. Like people cannot think for themselves anymore. They're completely brainwashed and they're using Grok and AI and ChatGPT. They're spending like 50 grand on college only to go there and use ChatGPT. It just makes no sense to me. Yeah, you might not be enjoying your course. Well, pick a different major, pick a different study. You know, it's so stupid to not get the. And if if the case is that you don't want to learn, like you're not enjoying it, well then why the fuck are you going to college then? You know, that kind of way. So tough. I wish Europe would get on board closer to America where they do the minor and the major studies. So people tend to use their minors to just actually go and learn the most random shite. Like, they'd be studying to be a doctor, but then on the side they're like studying archery and all these weird things. It's like, oh my god, that's fucking genius. You don't feel like you're wasting your time. So I find like most people you're going to change your major at least once or twice. And that's like maybe 1 or 2 years, and another 1 or 2 years wasted because you're changing. It's very tough. Donkey Kong Bananza. I remember that old show, Bananza. Like an old western show. I think it was pretty big over here as well. Very old, you know. We're going back. Oh, cool. Look at these little drawings. Little comic books. Adventure Hinch. And like the old days of like MASH. Little House in the Prairie. I love waiting fast. Right, yeah. No fast track. I don't want to be on the plane earlier. I want to be the last person on board. Yeah? Never bother with getting fast tracks. We all on the plane eventually. Yeah, exactly. I think it's... You just want to get through security as much. Goon Lair. Nice. Terrain Strength 2. There you go. Is this Tears of the Kingdom? This is the part I was worried about. And already a little bit worried about it. This part looks very washed out. They have an issue with their brightness. Because we don't have a setting. The Tears of the Kingdom look very washed out. Now, what usually fixes that is Ape Cape is good resolution. With really good resolution, it won't be as washed out. Look how weird this world is. You gotta understand we're falling downwards through hollow earth. So look, this weird whirlpool and an island chain up there, and sun coming through. Very cool. So cool. Look at this guy with his tongue out. What a goober. How could you not love this guy, huh? Alright, let's see what this sign says. But yeah, I don't think you needed to change them too much. They did. These goons are just for us scrappy salvagers and no one else. Entering without permission, turn back now. Yeah, it's like freaking Tears of the Kingdom and Ultimate Destruction. Look at that. Can I have these nom-noms? We haven't figured out... Hey, crocoid crack? Oh my god. We haven't figured out what we're doing with the bananas. You got a skill point. There you go. Speak of the devil, alright. That's our new skills. And you got some pants over there. Yeah, clothes are going to be a big thing in the game. And also, this game has confirmed that Donkey Kong has been naked this whole time. Naked as the day he was born. But as you can see, there's no Mrs. Donkey Kong because the fur wouldn't be covering that up, would it? Oh dear. Poor little fucking dick challenge boy. Ah, well. Let's see. Health, okay, that's good. What else we got over here? Jump shot. Let's see. Using a health chunk to a double jump. Oh, that's brilliant. Fire the chunk below you and impact the ground. More importantly, you get the double jump. What we got over here? Better collecting. Nah. Okay. Now, nice to have a skill tree. Not exactly huge or anything, as you can see what's left over there. But it's grand. It's grand, you know. These guys don't do RPG skill trees that well anyway. I love waiting faster. Very boulder guys, my guys, right? I haven't bought a suitcase for me in ages. Just use a range of backpacks. A range of backpack sizes. Right there really fucks you on the back. Yeah. I'm planned right now. I think our next trip to Amsterdam. Hell yeah, dude. I wouldn't mind going to Cologne. You know, even just for the fun of it. But to hit up Gamescom could be cool too. But you know, the less time I spend in giant crowds of sweaty people, BO, the better. But just it's the closest thing to E3, unfortunately, because E3 is dead. Cologne still kicks it. Actually, I don't know if is it Rotterdam? No, I'm thinking of TwitchCon. TwitchCon moved to Rotterdam. I think Gamescom is still Cologne. It's mainly because they have that freaking airport hangar size conference center. That's why they use it. Shabam! Alright, let's try this double jump out. So we have to grab that. We love bananas. Oh, you see the way it was a little bit harder to grab that? Nice. Okay, that is a hell of a double jump. But the layer is a bit stronger. Oh, it's kind of like a monkey in the leaf. He looks like Rafiki from Lion King. Does anyone else see that? It's super bright. I'm so sorry. I could turn it down on the OBS side. There's not a thing I can do about it. They're so strange, aren't they? See, once I start turning things down in one way, I have to turn them back up in another way. Well, not necessarily. I do have my brightness and saturation up. Is that a little bit better? Probably didn't notice a damn thing, did you? Oh, good. Sorry, I just don't... Like, the brightness is one thing, but when everything looks like an atomic bomb just went off in your face, like, what the hell are we doing? What's this? What's this do? Cool. Oh, look, he's a little wet gorilla. Wonder what the wet monkey smells like. As much as I love traveling, I hate flying. If there's any other way I do it. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. And what is it that gets you? It's just the whole annoyance and the whole system. Damn, they don't give a crap. All I wanna say is that they don't give a crap about us. What do you think? What's that? I think Oddrock doesn't like getting... Oddrock, as we know, they have to kind of spoil this. I don't know why. Oddrock is actually a 13-year-old Pauline. If you don't know Pauline, she's the newest Mario girl. Well, I say newest. It was in Mario Odyssey 8 years ago. And she's quite the singer. She's also known as the one-up girl, which sounds as dirty as you can imagine. What's this here? But she's pretty cool. She's in Mario Kart as well. She's cool. She's earned her keep, you know. Fossil. Trade for new fashion items. Okay, cool. I mean, she's no Rosalina, but still, you know, she's okay. She's kind of a little bit on the older side, which I like. Which I what? She's the mayor of New Donk City, baby. More fossils. Fossil City. Woo! So there's a nice little cheeky rumor. I mean, believe it if you're not, I don't know. But the rumor going around for the new Arkham game that Rocksteady are working on. And apparently they're going to go back and try and stick a little bit with Court of Owls. I know, Gotham Knights. But Court of Owls mixed with that Project Sabbath that we talked about. So we'll see. And talks of Anarchy gameplay as well. It's obviously very early. I think this team is so afraid of being shut down that they're actually leaking it themselves. These guys will just, you know, tell family members and go hang out in different stores. I know of a lot of journalists that live around the Bellevue area, and that's literally Nintendo of America headquarters and Xbox headquarters. And they're just fed. They just hang around in the lunchtime places. And you have all these Microsoft and Nintendo guys. Now, a lot of them stay on campus, but you know what I mean. You catch wind of things, or you can be Ubisoft where you just do it all yourself. See, I don't think lowering the brightness would have helped. This makes everything have a dark shine, but I don't know. Who knows? I'll look at it afterwards. Portland in America? Oh. Yeah, boats instead of planes. I get very seasick, and I get motion sick. Obviously, there's tablets for all that, but I don't get air sick. Is that weird? I do not get air sick, so I'm still okay with that. Like, yeah, there's a lot of crazy things happening with planes, and it is a worrying time these days, thanks to Boeing completely going under. So they're selling half Banjack's plane. That's fucking negligent. That's what that is. We should be sued through the roof. But anyway, it's one thing, but you know, it's the airports buying the cheap planes, so fuck them as well. It's one thing, you know, being afraid of flying, but if you have a notable old ass plane, that's scary. But you know, there was this recently, I think it was in the UK, was it? Where a fire alarm was tripped while the plane was on the ground. And people just got spooked, the doors were already opened. Actually, I don't think they were open, I think they must have bust through. And it jumped out of a plane. That's like jumping from a one-story window. So people broke their hips, broke their legs. And it was all just pure out and out. What's that supposed to be? Panic-induced stupidity, hysteria. You know, that old chestnut of not being able to trust people these days, you know. But yeah, people have gotten notably stupid. I still think it's a lot of bots. Like, if you go on Twitter or any of these places, like, ask Grok to do this, and, you know, people are, like, coming up with memes of, like, idiots using Grok. Oh, look at that! That's cute. But it's not always true, you know. I think a lot of it is bots that are being programmed to mention Grok and use Grok so that Elon Musk thinks it's more popular than it is, you know. Look at this. Reveal hidden items map. Why did I get that? Whoa! Oh, yes, I saw this. This is cool. So this is where the Terraria stuff comes into it. You can see it runs like complete arse. That's unfortunate. But you can't, it doesn't show you much now. I think if you like zoom out later on, you're going to see the entire map, layer, stacked on layer, stacked on layer, and it's going to be really, really cool. Nice. Do 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 do. Reset terrain. Set all terrain on this layer. That's crazy. Wow. I guess if you mess something up, maybe. Yeah, be zooming in on the little areas and that normal pin. Did I miss that boss or something? Nice. Seems fairly quick transition as well. Probably why the camera's freaking out a little bit. As long as things don't crash, I don't care. Oh my god, he just... Yeah, he did. He just murdered himself. Nice. But yeah, like, I can trust Nintendo to put out a few big bangers every year, including other things that, you know, Japan style that maybe the other guys aren't getting. I can't really trust, Xbox are doing their own thing, but I can't really trust PlayStation to do that anymore. It's just been a really shit generation for them. It's their own fault. To double down on... Oh, cool. Double down on live action and not have single player games fully ready to go. You know, one a year is not good enough. But, you know, they kind of instead went for the... Oh. They went for the... Like, buying third-party stuff. Ah, there it goes. Ah, there it goes. So we'll see if that plan works out, basically, you know. Okay, I was wondering if I was going to fall off there. Do. This is so nice. I like these levels. They seem about Mario Odyssey sized, you know. Then you've got, like, the 3D aspect. So it's not as big when you look at it like that, but this thing is fully three-dimensional, all breakable. I don't know if you could break an entire world and just fall to your death or something. That'd be hilarious. What's the bananas? Are bananas like lives? Not bananas, balloons. Get those mixed up, huh? That's so cool. Yeah. A lot of artists know moved there. Oh yeah, like Portland's definitely a bit of a capital for kind of the the more alternative side of things, right? That's a nice way of putting it. Can we break this with this? Extra sturdy. Okay. It's nice. Yeah, that could be cool. Some mighty fishy folks. Okay, where do I... You guys show some clothes? We fell down here. It seems crazy, right? Definitely hollow earth theory. We go with that. Alright, let's go spinach. Smackadoo. Oh, we're already on 100, okay. Yeah, going through security cram into a row, also get earaches in the plane. Oh, fuck. I'm the opposite. My ears are like fucking when I was a kid. Everything just pops itself. That sucks, yeah, that's very tough. You understand why my baby's been crying? Poor little guys. What are you doing? Magnet fishing? These metal fossils or something? Mine now! Amazing! That's kind of creepy. I like the look of Seattle. Yeah, Seattle. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Seattle has a very kind of European weather temp. How do you guys feel about weather when you go to different countries? It's put up with like everything else? Or is it a big part of it? I feel like when you're going on holidays, the weather is ultra important, right? You're like, by God, it better be 37 degrees and I want to look like a lobster getting off the plane. But when you're traveling, I feel like that's completely different. You're like, I'm here for the culture, I'm here for the food and architecture. I don't give a shit about the weather, just get me from A to B without looking like a wet dog. They have bombs, they throw bombs. So what are those? Okay, first grab yourself a boom bomb. Okay, and throw it over there, alright. Kind of been doing that already. Shouldn't listen in. Sorry guys. Sorry for eavesdropping. Tear off, okay. Oh shit, look at that. Yeah, it's all very intuitive. Holy moly! That's a nice slow down there. So yeah, believe it or not, that weird two-shot skeleton dude was considered a tutorial boss. God help us. Good old Nintendo. Like a literal fucking, you know, amoeba toad could play these games and beat the amoeba toad. Tadpole. No conscious thinking. I wonder what all that green stuff means. I thought it was the pickle stuff. It's not. Portland, America. Not much about it. Where is Portland? I always get that confused. Is Portland? Portland, Maine, is it? There's 2 Portlands. Which one do you mean? Honest to God, there's 2 Portlands. We had this funny joke. Love traveling. Yeah, yeah. Boats. I mean, I like the concept. I really love trains. I like buses, but yeah, you have to like trains and buses when you live in Ireland. I like trains. I don't get seasick, and you see enough. So definitely, like, Europe is known for its trains. So definitely take a few big trains. What's this thing over here?
Oh yeah, mama, you know the good stuff. Oh yeah, you like it, don't you?
I think I'm gonna have to use a boom block. No, hold on. It's making some good noises. Rah! No, it's not. I have to use a boom block. It's almost like it's there on purpose. But yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, it's Portland, Maine, which is on like the east coast. Look at this. Cool. Can I still pick it up afterwards? I can't. He's gonna drop it and then pick it up. That's almost. Hey, we uncovered a different chest. Yeah, honest to God, like I went to the point where I'm never gonna get good at smashing stance at Nintendo controls. You know, you almost have to double down and only play that. But this controller saved my life. I was having so much trouble with all controllers. What is that? Little isopod? Little ancient isopod? Cool. How does that work? So it's 1 fossil. Cool. I like that they're doing that. I suppose with the digging and stuff, they'd have to get into the archaeology side of it. Oh, no, secret fossil over here. I'm missing everything, but I'm making a big hole. Sounds about right. I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah, this controller is nothing fancy. I'm not sponsored, man. It's called a Game Sir on Amazon. Like 25. Comes in its own little silicone holder. There's a white one, this purpley blue one, and then a see-through one. Nothing fancy. This Bluetooth comes with a little dongle, and really just meant to be Switch and PC. But I went into the little files of it and deleted a few things so it wouldn't be recognized as a controller. Instead, it's just recognized as a wireless Bluetooth object. So now I got it to work on PlayStation, Xbox, and Android and iOS for 25 bucks. Not bad, huh? And it works well. It has the shape of a Switch controller with the buttons of an Xbox controller. I know what you might be saying, like, will that not screw you up for PlayStation? Actually not, because PlayStation and Xbox are almost 1-to-1. You just have to kind of forget about the buttons a little bit. But the problem with the Switch, I don't know what this thing is. Oh, there we go. Problem with the Switch. Oh, this is literally Mario. 20 seconds to get over there, is that it? Oh, jeez. It's literally the blocks from Mario. Raw! Now I gotta break it all in that time, is that it? Nice. Oh, can we do it? Yay! I think he just gave it to me in the end there. That's cool. I could just bust through the wall there as well. But brain no, we're good under a time limit. Busting makes me feel good. There you go, I could have just done that. Da-da-da-da. Banana. I don't think they're as bad as the moons. The moons were like, you walk 3 steps, have a fucking moon, you know? I don't think it's that bad. It's close though. Banana. So yeah, I'm not one to endorse products that much, but I have been a moany bastard about controllers. I basically was going through a PlayStation controller every 3 months. I shit you not. Now this is supposed to have the Hall effect in it. I'm not fully convinced that the Hall effect is the be-all end-all. Nice. Don't know what I just did, but I did something. What is it? Special secret area? Well now, you got some pep in you, that's for sure. Stop it. Stop it. How'd you know about my pep? For the low cost, I can give you a few pep pills. Have some pep pills? Put some pep in your step. Let's see what's down here. Yahoo! What did I do? Sub layer 101. I went through the entire level. Dang. Is that normal? Mid-air dive punch and that'll send us back up. Look at this. That's a little rope to get back down there. Okay. Yeah. A world in America. I love a good thrift store. Ireland really doesn't have any good ones. Yeah. It's mainly charity shops and it's only as good as the people around you, right? And I don't know how, like, if you're not a fan of people around you, you're not going to want to wear clothes like that, are you? Nah, mean. I get you. And then, like, a charity shop is not necessarily the same as a thrift store. The thrift store, yeah, it's still, like, all brought in by people and stuff, but, like, The difference is crazy. In America, you could be getting stuff from like an 80-year-old war vet. It's like they just don't make this anymore. Or like a ballroom dancing, you know, queen from the 40s, and you're like, holy shit. It's not just vintage, man. This is like ultra rare. One thing I've noticed, dude, and you'll notice, you're probably into your fashion a bit more, is like every like 10 or 15 years, it's all just going around in a circle. Like they're all wearing champion gear and stuff that I wore as kids. I was freaking bullied for wearing that stuff, and now they're like, I love it. Let's tie-dye everything. One guy was caught tie-dyeing his penis. It's a bit too far, but my god, did the ladies love it. It looks like a twister pop. Alright, there's something over here. Nice, I kind of extended my jump there artificially. Don't you love the old school way of doing things? Alright, let's see if we're going to have to bust a move over here. Let's go! DK! DK smash! Okay, I guess we go for the middle because it's just an explosion. Look at that. That's so satisfying. You know what it reminds me of as well? I just got huge nostalgia. Worms! It reminded me of Worms. Just blowing shit up with the super sheep and that. Boom, easy clap. That was good. Portland, Oregon is what I thought. Yeah, see, there you go. Oregon is on the northwest coast, and this is Portland, Maine. Portland, Maine. So he probably means Seattle the way he's talking, or you know, Oregon, Oregons. Have you got any Oregons? That's kind of our weather. Extremely overcast, very wet, and full of sparkling diamonds and sparkling. You gotta do like a huge arc on it. Let's see. Oh, not bad. Not bad for my first attempt. At least I knew about the arc. The Ark of the Covenant. The Lost Crusade. Shabam! But look at all those yummy fossils. I can't get over there. What's a yummy fossil? Is that like a 60-year-old woman you find attractive? Huh? Shut up, Cyber. Stop speaking your mind. What a yummy fossil. She's a gilf. Hey, every gilf started out as a milk. Don't knock it till you try it. You know, like Marissa Tomei is like fucking 50 or something. If that's what 50-year-olds are passing for, I'll take 2, please. How do you like your eggs in the morning? There's 2 Portlands, I never knew that. Yeah, the Oregon one, yeah. The Oregon Trail. I didn't know that too, but growing up reading so much Stephen King and stuff, he's all about, you know, Castle Rock and Maine and Portland as well. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Sure, like, America has like 7 cities called Dublin. Did you know that? And like, absolutely every British town pretty much has another American counterpart, or its actual origins, you know? New York and York and New England. That whole area is called New England. I never did figure out why that is the way it is. It couldn't be because of some crazy bad time, or, you know? Crazy. Oh, punch downwards. Yeah, you should. You'd always be punching downwards. That's your pirate software and you just punch everywhere. I love how people are just going after them. Like, the dude's probably getting absolutely wrecked. But, you keep doubling down and being an idiot. That's what happens. Alright, here we go. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. Let's take a ride in Donkey Kong's disco stick. Let me through. Arise, fair knight. The hell, I couldn't even see that he picked up anything. Are you good, bro? Don't know why he did that. Oh no, I've only got 10 seconds left. Am I supposed to be attacking these guys? What's the 10 seconds remaining? Is it to kill these guys? I hope so. Yay! I didn't know what I was supposed to do, but I did the do which I didn't know what to do. Dang. Banana! That's what I say when I start getting out of the shower and doing the helicopter. I like to air dry with dick helicopters. Banana! We have the originals. Yeah, that's true. Any, I'm trying to think, is any Scottish places? Probably. For sure. Do you guys have a lot of, like, sister towns and sister cities as well? We got a lot of that going on. I wasn't there for these meetings of, you know, who gets to pick what sister city and that, but there you go. The water ain't flowing. I'm sorry, I don't need to pee right now. Sister cities. Sorry, say the person's team swiped their bananas and now there's a water shortage. I can help you, don't worry. You guys been playing anything cool lately? There's a new Destiny 2 Expansion, I hear it's... Ooh, people are done with Destiny 2. I think nothing will bring them back, which is unfortunate. So I don't think Bungie has the time. Marathon not looking great. You start to wonder, should they have rushed Destiny 3 and just stayed with Activision? I don't know. I don't know. Then every day that goes by, I see like a new meme and a new clip of people finding hidden stuff in Halo Infinite. Basically, there's these boost jump ramps for your cars and for people, you know, classic Halo stuff. But people have found if they shoot a rocket into it, into the booster, it will then go on that trajectory, and if it's a lock-on, it will follow and kill. So people have been getting boost jump rocket kills, and it's about as insane as it sounds. I love that kind of stuff. I actually do think... Oh, that was another horrible stutter there. I do think Halo Infinite was underrated. It looked a shocking state, and even the game we got still wasn't like 100%. Look at that giant fossil over there. Oh, dang. Yeah, like it's not the prettiest of games, but it's semi-open world. It was the first time I felt like Halo combat evolved since the original, you know, because we were just exploring a Halo, you know, Halo ring. Its gameplay loop was very good as well. I think it was one of the first kind of shooters to mess with, you know, in a big way with the grapple hook. I think Bulletstorm and a few others did it first. But I think it was a big reason why Doom got that grapple hook as well. Doom the Dark Ages are going to add a whole lot of new things to it, but I think as time has gone on, they all are getting like not lower reception, but lower retention. You know, I still think people talk about Doom 2016 in relative, you know, happiness, and then same with Eternal for a little bit, but less so. And now Doom Dark Ages. I really enjoyed it. It was super addictive, and it was a little bit longer than most. But I actually like Doom the Dark Ages more than Eternal. Eternal, when you look back, it's so good, but it's too... The combat feels like a rhythm game. And then if it wasn't for the Marauder, it would be very dry, you know. But then some of the big bosses and bigger enemies in Dark Ages, it's far too easy. It's criminally easy. It's 3 out of 10 easy. And I played on what I always do, which is Ultra Violence, which I believe is now the new normal, but they could have fucking told us that beforehand. It wasn't always the new normal. It was normal plus or hard. Hard, yeah. But that's just a sign of the times, man. It's very hard to find genuinely hard games. Like, are the latest From Software games hard? No. No, they're not. Outside of like 1 or 2 bosses. No, they're not. And anybody replaying Bloodborne is now, oh my god. Outside of Orphan of Cause and... Let's see, Bloodborne. Maybe early Bloodstar Beast, I guess. Because the poison is a bitch. That's about it. Like, they're very, very easy games. I think I went and replayed that time. And I one-shot all the bosses up until, I think, was it what's it called? Parl? Dark Beast Parl? Big hairy electric boy. Yeah, I went that whole way. It's like, oh my god. I think I went in and first tried the Shadow of Yarnum. I think what ended up happening, I got my comeuppance from being too cocky, and I started to lose against the spider. Rom, the spider. I couldn't beat it. I was actually getting wrecked. I went too fast and first tried all them bosses, and then Rom just was destroying me. The spiders were one-shotting me. It was hilarious. I got my comeuppance. Absolutely. And I've never had trouble with Rom, you know. It's just more of a cat and mouse thing. Get in, smack a do, mind the spiders, get out. You know, watch out for the meters. Woohoo! But yeah, it was kind of funny, so... yeah, I like the look of Seattle. Yeah. What city did I want to visit? I know it's got a bad reputation. San Francisco. It's got a horrible reputation. It's like hippies and homeless people and immigrants and drugs and all that. But I've always wanted to visit it. I've more kind of, you know, I don't know, more kind of love for San Francisco than LA. LA gets a bad rap because of, like, you know, coming up with the gang wars and stuff, you know. Yeah. Enjoyed Ascension Chains of Olympus. It's still fun. It's quite janky. Right. And then, what about Ghosts of Sparta? Ghosts of Sparta is the most underappreciated one. So one of my favorites. It probably goes like, for me, like, of the originals. Just leave out 2018 and Ragnarok for the moment. It's probably like 3 2. Ghost of Sparta. 1. Ascension, Chains of... Yeah, Chains of Olympus was literally like, can we even make a God of War game on this handheld? So it's like, as much experimental as it is janky. The Ghost of Sparta is like, oh shit, let's see what we can do, you know? Let them cook. Whatever them kids be saying these days. Somehow he's got like a lesser role than Mario. So he stops after that, so you have to kind of spam it a bit. Hold on, maybe you can hold it down? No. I have to spam it a bit, which looks a bit awful. Mario, once he gets going, that's it. I don't even know why Mario had a role. Which is a bit strange. A bit Sonic. Look at this, I can even break the leaves. This is so pleasant. What a lovely gameplay loop. Oh, great fun. And we haven't even unlocked, like, Odd Rock yet. Oh, damn, he's got a boombox. He's gonna blow. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, it's piss easy, as you can imagine. I think they all are. Oh, they almost gave you that tiny rock there just to throw that out. Okay. See ya! Alright, what's this for over here? Oh my lord. Oh my lantern! What else? Is there any other places? I'd love to, probably like, super cringy. I'd love to go like to Nashville, Louisiana, New Orleans. I think I've got some southern in me. I don't know where it comes from, but I think, oh, nice. Does that help? I don't even know what I'm doing. I think they're my people. I think between the blues, the food, the kind of rising up through adversity, something that connects with it deep down in my soul hole. The camera has a little bit of a go of itself, doesn't it? Are you feeling yourself? Probably not the way I'm supposed to do this. Ooh. Almost. Sorry about that. Ah, missed my target and destroyed that. Down with that sort of thing. Alright. Careful now. In America specifically. Yeah. Just seeing as we're on the topic. Goes to Sparta. Yeah, it's really good. Good stuff. See what you think. Very strong story. Animators. Nintendo's, I'm telling you, between like Animal Crossing, Pikmin, Mario, there's so many. They are the kings of gobbledygook talking. Yahoo! Looks like we can even go underwater a bit. Nice. I live for fishing. Oh, looks fantastic. Looks gorgeous. You know, I'd expect it. Now, this did start as a Switch 1 game. Oh, I'm so sorry. Now it's a swimming competition. I'm gonna win. I'm so sorry. Didn't fully break it. Didn't know that was gonna happen. But yeah, it started as a Switch 1 game. As I bloody knew. People have this lovely habit of trying to bullshit you. It's like, you can't bullshit a bullshitter, I'm sorry. It's very obvious. These games take like 6 years. Long before even the idea of the Switch 2 came into play. Not that there's any big idea about it. I mean, the really only thing that genuinely feels like a new gimmick, whatever, is the mouses, but not using it too much. Now, they have a game coming up. I will use it. It's a bit unusual. I might get it just for shits and giggles. It's called. I think it's called. Is it called Wheels Up? It's basically a wheelchair basketball game where each Joy-Con becomes you kind of moving the wheels together. But you can use the mouse in a lot of things. Joy-Con mouse. It could be a nice bridge way of gap between the FPS. Just couldn't make it work very well. New Orleans, San Francisco. Yeah, there you go. San Diego. Nice. Seattle. Yeah. I feel you would have to go to Las Vegas, maybe somewhere. Florida, Tampa. Yeah. Good point. Or would you go as far down as Malibu? Yeah, that's a good list. A lot of, you believe it or not, a lot of West Coast places there, dude. Don't know if that was intentional. I don't think even America pays too much attention to to the middle states either, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But yeah, I only ever see jokes about Idaho and you little shite. And am I allowed to jump on it? I'm okay. And Ohio and places like that. What's this little dude over there? I want to get to the shotgun. Nice. You can extend your jump a little bit. Whoa! Why do I break everything? Oh my god. Hello. Oh wow. That is a specimen. Little elevator. No, it's elevator. Oh. I'll talk about you say, Oddrock, you're good at singing. You usually do this, but me and my siblings love to help you two get around. Ah, so you kind of teleport us from places? Get around? Is there any important spots you've already visited in the entire layer? Oh, can't go to other layers. Open the map and take you wherever you want. That's so sweet. You guys, where's the clothes? You guys sell clothes? How's my house? Just moved in. Ha! Should have bought Kong insurance. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, the longer it stews, the better it tastes. Boom. Food's better when you take time to taste it. I'm sorry, I'm a menace to society. I'm sorry. Hello there. I hid a banana in the village for safekeeping. Sure that you make music when you're feeling stuck, that's cute. These little ditties of yours can help suss out a banana in hiding. Alright. Whoa! Oh, thanks. You just gave it away. Can you take it all away here? Did we do this thing? Whatever this is? Punch. Did we do this one? We might have done this one already. Maybe not. The Thorn-choked conveyor. Lagoon layer challenge course. Yeah. Alright, off we go. What's the story of this one? Is there a timer on this? No. Just survive. It's really a challenge. Banana! American guy told me to go to the mountains of Colorado. Yeah! For sure. Arizona. Beautiful, beautiful. For sure. Bum, 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 bum. What's the story of this? I don't know if we can walk on this stuff, can we? We can't. Probably aren't allowed to walk on it. Tasty banana. Think I didn't see this secret door? Who do you think I is? I is him. Bump, 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 bump. Jackson, Mississippi. So I didn't know this, right? But you know, like Bruno Mars has been doing his Silk Sonic stuff, and then he's got like an Apatow with Rose or whoever is Blackpink, and Lady Gaga song and all this other shit. He recently posted. He goes, "I'm almost out of debt, guys." Like what? This man's like been making hit after hit. So apparently, banana. He has been over $50 million in debt during his Vegas residency. A lot of stars do, which they're already getting paid fucking crazy money for. This man decides that he's going to be, you know, Joe Elden Ring, Joe Gambler, and think he can not get sucked into that trap, and racked up $50 million in debt at the MGM Grand. Obviously, this is all hearsay. But he said he was nearly out of debt. Like. But no. Let's see. Alright, 3 out of here. Okay, cool. So it has like a 5 I need to get somewhere. But then, just like the Mario Odyssey stuff. Then some in the area as well. But that's crazy, isn't it? So basically, he's just going to be breaking even. What a waste. Can nobody on his team stop him? Or anybody stop him? You know he was putting on a show and then getting pissed and lit up and going to the buffet and then losing. He must be horrible at it. Like, let's hope he's learned his lesson. 50 million. Like, after the first million, you'd just be like, suck. Let's see, he must have been like super high stakes as well. What a numpty. Oh, I was trying to do it all cheeky, like double jump, you know. Right. Oh, here we go. I'm just being stupid about it. Just being stupid about it. I love these little attention to detail, little things. What is that up there? Yeah, I kind of fell down here a little bit too early. What's that over there? Look like he's all angry. One of Kong's little French. So much to do. I like it. Changes when you throw stuff at it. But I do get anxiety in these kind of games because I'm like, I don't know where to go. Seems to only work on ground, that little thing. What's this? Gimme, gimme, do. Ah, banana. Give me that. Open sesame. There's a good lad. I want to spend this stuff. I'm racking it up. Where do I spend this? New shop?
No.
Sorry, state, no. Anything good in there? Yeah, 3 nanners. And it has a little thing on the front to tell you how many you got. That's good. That's good. Alright. Where to next? Sure wish I could fish up a banana. Or you will. There's that nana over there. Oh, here we go. We found the shop. Fine. Hello. Step up, fish up, new fashions. Got treasure trove of goods. Don't kick yourself later. Cool. Oh, look, it's got the wardrobe. Yeah, we saw that in the trailer. Just like Mario Odyssey. Interesting clothes and dress yourself for underground world's finest. Alright. Oh, it has to be fossils. Yarn this stuff? Oh, look at them red britches. Red britches, bad bitches. Swimming britches increase your swim speed by 15%. That's pretty cool. Treasure tie. Increase the chance of treasure chest will appear as you destroy terrain. Oh, that's what happens? Leaf green fur. Damn. Looks like Splatoon or something, doesn't it? I love coastal cities, so it's on purpose. Yeah, roads through Utah look amazing though. All those red rocks. Yeah. It's even done. There's a point where you just lost so much money that you got no choice but to keep going. Right. Yeah, I know, but like lost so much money, but getting it back any other way, you know. And knowing him, like everybody, they think they're fucking gods at gambling. He was probably doing craps, you know. You won't lose that kind of money on something like poker unless it's like a private game against like celebrities and you're literally putting like 10 million on the line or something, you know, which I don't think is what's going on there. I think it's probably craps. But yeah, like I don't know how long his residency was, but to lose that much money at that rate, Jesus Christ almighty. But yeah, a lot of these places will accommodate for celebrities like that because they know they can milk them dry. So he was probably doing that entire residency for free at that point. Then, if you think about it, right? There was nothing coming back in. Oh, we got some britches. Britches get stitches. Okay, let's get some britches. Alright. Thank you. I gotta go change. Don't look at me. Make sure and tuck it back, Donkey Kong. Gotta be careful. That zipper is looking for you. It's gonna catch you. Oh, all natural fur. Oh, look at him. Isn't he a sweetheart? A beloved old school accessory. Says you. Who said it's all natural fur? Are you sure? I know. I think he's got a few hair transplants. Out here looking like Wayne Rooney. Naked. Hey, he's had standard britches this whole time. Why was he naked then? Well, I can't like the red on red. Even his fur looks a bit too bright. Damn you, Nintendo. Da 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 da. Looking good. Looking good, champ. Keep it up, champ. The power of love. A voice from above. Yeah, someone should have like cut him off. It's irresponsible of the casino as well. But it's a casino, they don't care. Do not care. In fact, I do think they actually grow stronger by suppling on your tears. Yes. Give me your salty tears. I'll extend the jump any way I want. Then, that means like, what are we doing with the gold? And then the Banarium or whatever it was called. They ran out of ideas for that currency. But Bananarium. How do we get over there? Gotta climb down, climb up. I'll get knocked down. Chumba Wumba, Donkey Kong. Look at him with his little britches. He's so handsome. He's going to a wedding himself. Look at them britches. Can't grab that, no. Maybe later. I'm getting that fossil. Can't stop me. Climb. Climb, you fool. But how are we gonna like access? I think we need to explode it. Scoobity boop. It's just not gonna be something that you can just beat the piss out of, you know? Maybe I can unleash it from the rest of the rock. I will free you. Dee dee dee. That little monkey over there told me something. I know, listen. Conversation with tension, not so good. Hell is gone and heaven's here, there's nothing left for you to fear. So there was this like Felix the cat food ad, and he had it like a song. It's great to be a cat, and it was kind of sort of catchy, but it was sort of meant to be like Rat Pack, Frank Sinatra stuff, you know. And it's like, I know that bastard voice. That's Robbie Williams. He's doing fuck all these days, you know. Had a little documentary, did pretty well, and they never said who did the song, and there's no way of figuring out. But I knew that voice, like that obnoxious, cocky voice. But they finally did a new Felix the Cat ad, the little animation, and guess who's in it? Animated Robbie Williams. I was right, dagnabbit. What did I win for being right? Nothing. But how the mighty have fallen. This is like Take That and sell out gigs at Wembley and all this. Doing a fucking cat ad, you know, a cat food ad. Jesus Christ. It pays the bills, I guess. And as far as he's been concerned, it was to pay the drug bill for a while. Fiddle-dee-doo. 50 million in gambling, this is crazy. Bruno Shards. Like, that means he probably pissed away all the money that he made earlier in his career. You know, there were catchy / annoying songs like I catch a grenade for you. People forget those ones. And that would have even cancelled out a lot of his Silk Sonic days, which was this really cool 70s funk band that he brought back, and they did everything classic. You know, it was like Motown. They were doing the synchronized dancing. I really liked that. Like, they weren't all great songs. A lot of them were just reminiscent of way better songs back in the day. Fucking Soul Train. But still great. Like, I cherish anybody that keeps that stuff alive, you know. Because things like jazz and soul and funk, it can die out. We think it's like, oh, it's just going to be around forever. Like, that's just not the case. It's not the case. Let's go talk to the big gorilla that's a prisoner. Oh, didn't make it that time, did I? I shouldn't have spammed it on the press it. Probably a better way. Maybe I can roll. Oh, there we go. Extend it with a roll. That's much better. What's this? Piano? You're tired, you can use this bed. That's a bed? That's a bed? What is this, man? Huh? Alright. You sure about this? That's a bed. Oh, cute. I ain't sleeping on that. Oh, look at that! Got like a free fake heart for that. Nice. Yeah, I had more than 50 million lying around. I'd say so, which we don't know the half of it, right? I'd say he pissed through more of it. It's just that he was 50 million in debt. You know? He probably spent another 50 million as well. Yeesh. Take that better off without him. Oh! Damn. I think that's still doing the thing. Never was a fan of Gary Barlow. I liked Mark Henry, was it? Jason Orange, but they never got much time in the sun when you're dealing with the massive, encompassing fucking egos of Gary Barlow and Robbie Williams. Alright, looks like to get over there, we need to keep raising the water. More water. Okay. It's great to be a cat. Thanks. What the hell just happened there? I only want them to pick it up. Jesus Christ. Hey, there's a nanner down here. You didn't tell me there was a nanner here. You lied to me for the last nanner. How can I get down there? Ba ba ba. Like, maybe you can't go this way? I can. I believe. It's great to be a nanner. How in the name of God do you get to it? Like hanging on the edge. Do. Wait, hold on. There is a hole over here. Move out the way. It's being a bit awkward. Like right there. There must be an entrance. Let me in. Damn, we need upgrades. Can't even bust through this. Oh, let's tear through here. Hold. Uh-oh. We saw something there. Fall down there again. Ah. I need banana. Tasty banana. Under the sea, I took a pee. Don't stand there, please, cause I took a pee. Under the sea. You must go faster. I don't think you get through this way. There must be a way. They're teasing me with it. I'm gonna tear this whole place up. You understand me? You understand me? What's this? Maybe I'm supposed to do this thing over here. Did I do this one? I think so. That's why there's a 9 around. Yeah. Maybe I can exit straight back out. Whoopsie. Mark Henry from WW. Yeah, what was that guy's name? How do you get out here? Start over, return to lair. I don't know. I know Gary and the tall guy and the small guy. Also kind of like guys from Fantastic Mr. Fox. Oh my god. That's good. What a great movie. I love Fantastic Mr. Fox. I really do. It's one of those kind of way better than it should be. George Clooney. Except for that bit where he keeps clicking and whistling over and over. I've driven people mad with that one. Alright, I think we need to go. Hello. That fish is not weird or anything. We need to go over there somehow. Power of love. Huh. Don't mess with the Kong. Or you get the Pong. Remember, like, growing up, every comic book, they had to, like, show the smell in Britain. So it's like, Pong and P.U. I still love that. The Beano and the Dandy. Pong. Everything was a great big Pong. Look at that. Poor bastard's not programmed to get around the rock. Punch anything in sight. Okay. Talk to me. What's that? Got that barrel cannon? Banana. Clear view of the upper entrance to the Orangutan Highway. That sounds cool. Hopefully we'll have some minecart levels. Excuse me. Are we going up or down? Banana. Nice, we got enough now. Oh yeah, you got a skill point. Oh, so that's what that is? That's two. Oh, it opened up this? Oh my. Better sonar. Better collecting. Punch power. Yeah, I need that. Number of punches needed to smash through terrain with a strength. Rating of 2. Points needed 2. Oh, come on, man. Alright, charge slap. Oh, I think I was already doing that. And then we got this one. Spin jump. Rotate, then press A. Looks oddly familiar. Anyone else? Looks like a certain Italian plumber's spin jump. Just saying. Almost 1-to-1. It's like they just fucking made another Mario Odyssey game and just put Donkey Kong in there. Don't tell anybody. Alright, let's try it. Yahoo! Nice. And can I punch things when I'm doing that? Can I, like, turn into, like, a gorilla drill? Yeah, I can. Alright. Pick you up. Alright. Cool. We can find a way of breaking through. Was that where we were? Oh no, let's have a look at the layer. Even I'm getting confused. Oh, what the fuck is that? Okay, that's where we started. Then I kind of inadvertently fell down over here. Shocking the map runs at 30 frames. That is all pudding. And then we have this over here too. And I fell down. How do you check on the layers? Oh, here we go. I'm trying to break through here. But I might have to fall down from above. Maybe. That might be part of it too, you see. GK! Let's go bust up whatever that thing is. God, I love this game, I can't lie. It has that distinct Nintendo thing where it's just pick up and play. That's why Astrobot is so like Nintendo. I don't think we were even treated to a starting cutscene, are we? On outside, I'm busy thinking, and what I'm thinking about is my business, ain't your business, so scram. You're asking for an ass whooping. But if you're going to be noisy, this stake thing has stopped the water from flowing farther down. Ah, you see? Smarty Panch. Smack-a-doo. I'm not giving you a high five, I'm trying to smack you. Stop high-fiving me. Stop it. It's always... Ooh, reservoir. It's always that one friend who's just like weirdly into high-fiving. Like, I'm good for a high-five from time to time, but it's always that one friend. How do you break that? What's this supposed to be? You're gonna squash me in here, aren't you? Is it me or are these red pants with the brown fur totally suiting him? Slay, junkie, slay. What was that? Oh my god, he can spin with the explosive rock. We're finding out stuff by accident, like riding on the rock. We saw that already. How am I supposed to get those? Let me in! Wait for me. Yahoo! That's kind of cool, I ain't gonna lie. I like how intuitive it is. Yeah, that's right, I use big words too. Sometimes big words use me. Help me, please. I'm a victim of my vocabulary. Hey, it was worth it for a nanner. We did it all for the nanners. I actually get terrible heartburn from nanners, but I need it for the potassium. So what should I do? Does anyone else get like the feeling like that any kind of vitamin pill supplement or mineral pill supplement just isn't the same? It's not a good substitute. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, you can actually get down off it and just grab it again, like that. The more you know. You can break those? Not too shabby. Thank you. The name's Donkey Kong, not shabby. But if you wanted, I could go on a strange pop rap thing with call me Shabby. Mr. Lava Man. Okay, let's go in here. I like these challenge rooms. Time to punch downwards. I love the Beano course, but Biffle gave me nightmares. Oh, what about Artful Dodger? Well, I don't know how I feel about this crocoid thing. It sounds dirty. Oh, it's like a boss. Let's do that spinning thing. That's right. Come. Don't test me now. Don't test me. It's not really doing much damage. They're kind of creepy. They look naked. Oh shit, I have to do it in the time. Here's me messing around, spinning around. Thinking I'm Kylie Minogue. Don't think I'm gonna do it in time. Because I was messing around, I'm sorry. It's like I need to bust a move on this guy first, right? Oh, I was too busy messing around to start. I'm sorry. I don't pay attention. Yeah, I knew I was screwed. They literally give you, like, within 3 seconds. And Jesus Christ. Donkey Kong don't last that long. Skibbity boo. I was hoping that they would kind of get together. Oh, you stinker. And I could just, quail! Quail on him. You like quail? Can't stop me. I'm DK. Artful Dodger. Artful Dodger. No, he was an amazing late 90s, early 2000s DJ. Unfortunately, he worked with Craig Davis. Artful Dodger. Roger the Dodger was good. You knew that's the one I was thinking of. You're like, I'm gonna correct his ass. Awful Dodger. Out of the days of Craig Davis. Even myself was like, what the hell are we doing here? And he thought that was garage music. Garage music in the sense that he made it on a laptop in his garage, but no. Not house or garage. What do? I like breaking things, so this is just a game for me. Might have wasted my points in that spin jump, honestly. We need to be breaking shit more consistently. Alright, where's this stake thing I was immediately meant to do? Dude, all I did was come back to the original checkpoint. Oh, damn it, Billy! You sent me back here, you little shithead! Where's the stake in the ground? The stake of Matica. Alright, let's go down. We're going down. We're going down, down, baby. That didn't kill him. I'm as surprised as you are. Color me surprised. Don't throw that nasty shit at me. How is he getting more? He's just spawning them in. Now they tell me I can break these. I was under the impression I couldn't. Let me in! Okay, so you can't break it with his fists. Maybe they're level 2? There's so much to do. I like that these randomly spawn. Never feel like I'm wasting my time. That's mad. Okay, let's see what this stake is so far. Enemy-wise, we haven't really been introduced to the villains yet. But yeah, I worry. I worry. That stick to him? Cool, this is sticking to him. The kind of weird shaped enemies and stuff reminds me a little bit of nuts and bolts. These guys just come back. Like that kick bash bit as well. Now, be nice. Let's see if this sticks to you. Big bada boom. Aw, man, you blew up the rock. But you immediately spawned it back in. It's awful nice, and you immediately blew it up again. Stop smacking the rock. You think you would damage him, wouldn't you? Shabam! You've been a naughty skeleton, gold skeleton thing. Nice. I love that you don't get to pick that up. Patooey! Is that supposed to be sticky? What in the name of Jesus is going on in here? Party up in here. The streets forgot Banana Man. The streets. I like, what do they call the Bastard Street Kids or something? Bass Street Kids? Bass Street Kids. It's been a while, I'm sorry. I'm an old man. I've been reading The Beano and the Dandy. Why is it sticky? What is it? It's a sticky place. I've been reading them since the early 90s. Dear God. I'm a knight, okay. Dear God, I'm old. I'm so fucking old. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. That sounds like a Changing Rooms theme tune. I remember Changing Rooms. Really obnoxious British Carol Smiley, and yes, she was Smiley. That was her real name. Shabam, that's not good. Alright. Yahoo! And one team would come in and they would fix up someone else's house. And the other person would fix up their house. Good British reality TV, I guess. Changing Rooms. There's the usual shite, they're like, we just remodeled your whole house in 2 days. And then, like, later on you find out it actually took, like, 3 weeks. Some of them actually have to pay for it as well. Beano and Dandy are another Dundee special. Oh, really? Is the Beano not even really British? I knew it. What's this supposed to be? Health. I think it's like another level of it, is it? Now we'll save up and get that one. Hey, Cyber. How's it going, Bernie? How you doing? What you been playing? We're playing the new Donkey King. It's really fun so far. Just fun, smashing stuff. It's like that old Hulk Ultimate Destruction game. Everything is smashing. They should remaster that, but sadly Radical is gone. Thanks, Nintendo. Hold on, we went down there. I was trying to break some of these. Like, how do you break that one? It said it was the stake from up above, and then it raised the water. Did that happen? A little bit. Okay. So now we should just go back up. Stay away from me. Why is the vibration always? It's just always vibrating. Oh, it's called teleport. Is that like the eel, you think? What's a hole there? Yes. Duh. Oh my god. It's just like Bonk. Framp the what was he, the world serpent swallowing you and traveling around. That's right. Dark Souls 1 reference in Donkey Kong. I know, right? Eating a big apple, I know. Speaking of the big apple, would you go in New York? Would you be arsed? Is it overdone? Bet you didn't even pick that up, did you? Very impressive, the terraforming I give them. Everything feels like it's made of mush. So we're kind of in this sort of hollow earth world, if you know what I mean. So we're going through layers of the earth. Look at this! Cool little rhino. You can get to ride around. That's a classic DK thing as well. Can we climb on him? No. Must be for later. You should be able to ride around them, bash things. Dee dee dee. You little shite. You took it out of the ground, but it's all wet. So it's like turning into cement. It's kind of cool though. Can't lie. Look, I'm making like little foot meshes. Alright, talk to me, buddy. What's going on? Look who's here, big hairy mug finally turned up. It's Cranky Kong. Look at him. Hey, that's all you have to say? Listen up, and listen good. I've served you well to hear this. Okay, fine. Took some effort. You're gonna bonk us over the head with that thing. You worked out that crook's hiding spot. That's right. Got his whole plan figured out. Who am I talking about, you ask? Oh, no, I'm just the fiend behind all these banana burglaries. No horde is safe. I would have sent some muscle to stop him, but I had taken off for your little mining misadventure. Hey, that's not very nice. You're a misadventure. Baby. Thanks a lot, Cranky Kong. When I needed you most, where were you? Should have been you digging all the way down there after that banana bandits. Better thank me for doing your job. I'm going to hurt this old man. Please look away, children, if you don't want to see an old man break a hip. What a rotten crook. How does a fool like that command any respect around here, see? My day rivals had charisma, even in overalls. Ah, thank you. Anyway, I'm pooped. Lecturing is tiresome work. You're telling me. How about go get some teeth, Grandpa? You're spitting all over me, see? Thanks for the nanner. Ba-da-da. Cranky's Lagoon Rant. Never again. I don't know if we're going to get to play as them, though. Couldn't stay away. Took some effort, but I worked out. Okay, I thought maybe... Is he a second banana? Bastard. Dundee really contributed absolutely nothing to anything, and suddenly decided to show up for some entertainment. Nice. Yeah, the main street of Dundee has a statue of Minnie the Minx and Desperate Dan. Oh, nice. I remember that, but is it the Beano as well? That's cool. I'd like to visit, just shake their hand. Does anybody like put graffiti on them or anything? Or destroy them? Deface them? Give Desperate Dan a big schlong? I know he'd appreciate that. He had such crazy proportions, didn't he? He had proportions like Johnny Bravo. Kind of smallish head. Big crazy chest. What's going on over here? So much freedom. What is that? Talk to me. What the hell are they wearing? This big water tank here is stockpiled for emergencies. Just in case of a water shortage, you know? Never thought we'd need it. Right. Skipper Dean. Yeah, icons, right? Where's Funky Kong? He will show up. Funky Kong, Funky Kong, Diddy. Poor Diddy Kong's gonna have to change his name. Alright. What was the story with these? I think we had to find the Odd Rock or something, wasn't it? The tape around it. And then Odd Rock would... There you go. Would sing. Yeah. Singing, I guess. There I go again, falling through the floor. Only culture we have, all. Alright, Buzzoid times 3. I don't know if that is one. It's the Buzzoid, okay. Oh, 30 seconds remaining to kill them. I'm gonna have to throw the stuff they're throwing at me right back at them. Right back at 'em! Nice catch, bozo. Nice catch, bozo. Wait, I gotta wait for him to die in the ground. Thank you very much. Imagine failing that because you didn't die fast enough. I'm sure they also did the Bruins and Urwuli. The Bruins, the Brigadoons. What are those? Please enlighten me. And Urwuli. Does that mean our Willy or something? It's like a mutual exclusive Willy. A shared community Willy. What the hell are you talking about, boy? Nice. I nearly had to just run into that because if I had thrown it, it would have messed it up. It's super fun. definitely has that kind of moment-to-moment fun, like Mario Odyssey. No particularly direction in any way, you know. A very Nintendo staple. They're just fun factories, you know, that kind of way. It's not deep, meaningful stuff. What the piss flaps it up? Get off of me! Get off of me! We'll never know what happened in that tunnel. It was the day we lost Donkey Kong. Stupid. I like how they handle the wall stuff. Get off of me! Oh. Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jesus! Oh yeah, I'm the leader. I'm the leader. I'm the leader of the pack. Oh yeah. There's something out here. Release me. Hi everybody. We found new checkpoints. Nice. Would be nice just to kind of finish an area. How long have I been going for? Super late today. Just glad to do anything at all. Really. Skibadoo. Nice. Yeah, like Metroid Prime 4 is going to be a big one. Pokemon will be a big one. They have that. Got a lot of stuff as well. I want to Digimon. I kind of almost going to see that as Nintendo stuff. Try to get a few RPGs as well, and some that I never got to play on the Switch that I would love to play. Like, where are you going, Bossman? I want to do Demon X Machina and Astral Chain. You play as like a cop. You have like a mech that you control. Lots of ones like that. I just never got around to them. Even Bayonetta 3. Just never got around to them. Some of them I got into the Switch a little later. And then bastard games never go on sale, you know. America gets Best Buy 2 for $60 deal. Buy one get one free or something. We don't get that shit. I can show you how Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom still like $70. But they kind of make sense. You just got upgrades. What's this? 6 remaining. Okay. Smack a dude. Don't look at me like that. Alright. Now we gotta deal with these little punch. Punch. Can I climb up there? A little bit. Smack a dude. Smack a dude. Oh, he hit me right in the juju. The juju berries. You don't hit another man in his juju berries. He needs those to propagate. Propagate. The Bruins was a comic about a family that got up to random drama. Nice. I still think the best example of Scotland would always be Rab C. Nesbitt. And then the best example of Britain is Keeping Up Appearances. No, I'm only fucking with you. Actually, probably only Fools and Horses. I know you got like Monty Python and stuff, but I'm talking about like family living stuff, you know? Monty Python probably is the best comedy. But yeah, I'm partial to me Fawlty Towers, Mr. Bean, Blackadder, you know. It's hard not to mention Mr. Bean and not to talk about Blackadder as well. Blackadder is just great because it's like, it's almost like Black Mirror at this point where every season just be like a different timeline, you know. Once you're doing like Shakespearean times, you know, and then it's like, fuck it, now it's World War I. I love that. There's enough to switch it up. There's that. Is that the same Nana that's been eluding me this whole time? Maybe not. Nana! No, it's not. There's another Nana over there. Lakeside Low Road. Arpsy Nesbitt is definitely not accurate to me. Oh god. Is it more of an embarrassing thing? I love people watching it for the first time trying to understand anything. Even I have a hard time. Get. For Irish, I tend to put a lot of people onto Father Ted. But there's so many like cultural inside jokes to Father Ted, it might not hit home as much. Like doing a whole episode about the fucking Eurovision, you know? Like, come on. But yeah. And then other stuff like that's pure Irish, most of them are gone now. It's kind of some of the soaps, you know? You could even lean into Mrs. Brown a little bit, but I tend not to give him any more hype that he already has. Can't get over how much the British don't like too much about the Irish. But by God, would they suffer little Mrs. Brown's voice. That's like knee deep in the middle of Dublin, even if it's filmed probably all over the place. Hanging on Roof Road. Okay, yeah, these are very much like, you know, Breath of the Wild shrines and Mario Odyssey little kind of moments, which is nice. I like these. These are very clever. It's definitely Nintendo's MMO, where it's about 30 seconds of fun, you know. And for an average person, it's like, oh, this is such a cool idea, but it's only used in 1 or 2 rooms or whatever, or it's only a mini game, and I wish it was the whole game. I get that, like, you know, the 2D sections of Mario. I understand that completely. I like these games because they're chill, you know. They're meant to be that way. Like, I don't think there's the word difficult and Nintendo are ever used in the same sentence. Can't even think of possibly the most difficult game. I don't know. Don't know. I don't think it exists. I can't think of a single one. Even the hardest Zelda is piss easy. Okay, now let's get stronger. We get this for free? Jump shot now. There we go. Now we're just going to be able to mush through things at a level 2. Good stuff. Nice, very kind of light skill tree. I've noticed games doing that a lot lately. Especially like Souls-likes, where they're like, we can't really... Oh shit, he just auto-let go. Okay. Dang, I wasn't expecting that. He just auto-let go. I thought you'd get to the edge and it'd be more of a bumping into it. But no, he said, fuck you, fathers. I'm your fathers. There's got to be something over there. Oh, at the risk of... but I'm running out of space here. How are you supposed to get over there? Hey! That's why I fell off. You lied to the people. I think you probably have to climb up or something. Bump, bump, bump. How would you get over there? Wait, I think there is there a bit of wall over there? No, it looks like it. But, oh, there is. Yeah. I see it now. Let's get this nanner first, huh? That's good nanners right there. Bit by a spider and stung by a bee at the same time would not be fun. No, Jesus, no. I thought you just did. I thought that happened to you. That'd be horrible. You okay? Do you know what's been happening? How that? Maybe I just punched her. That's right! That's why we got that upgrade, baby, baby! There's your puzzle. I like how he makes like a fossil-shaped fist hole. Yeah, you know what's going on in Ireland right now? We're getting flying ants. I know you beautiful people in America is like, yeah, that's been going on for like 30 years. We got no flying, stinging ants over here. They look like wasps. Long, thin body. I don't know if you guys in America get wasps. Or maybe you do and you just don't call them that. Because the average American I talk to is just like, you've either got honeybees, murder hornets, and then you go, it's like, this is a stinging bee. But your honeybees don't really look like our bumblebees. I don't know if America gets bumblebees. Do you guys get bumblebees? Really big, furry, almost completely round bees. Completely harmless. Just love pollinating and landing in flowers. Wouldn't sting you for a tenner, you know. Some have though, if they're really threatened. But the reason they don't is because they die directly afterwards. They can't survive after stinging. So it's meant as only like a 24 out of 61. Do you think it's just for this area? Or for the entire game? It's just for this area, isn't it? Let's see, does it show me? I don't know. Never know. This big old monkey fish. Okay, well, I don't think we're any closer to doing this. How do you get over there? No! Very into them though, because they are spoken with the accents, and it's really annoying to read. Oh. Do you think the accents are fake, or is it just a different part of Scotland? Or is it even real at all? Such a mad little history. You know, banana over there. With Rab, you know. Like a Scottish comedy club and then a radio show. What is this? Look at that. It's like one of those the things behind the doors, you know those? Little door stopper that you flick and it makes that brrrrung. And dogs love it. Why can't I? Hey, you little stinker. The water is actually stopping me from... Give me my nanny. Also, like a speed bag. Hey, what is it being offered? Rinse and rinse and rinse and rise and rinse. Let's see what's going on with the clouds over here. Look at them. Cool. Yeah, this feels like Mario Odyssey Light, and it's not a bad thing. Also makes me feel like there might have been an Odyssey 2 somewhere. Come here, you. It's all very intuitive and just works, and it's all very intuitive and it just works. Yeah, it has the difficulty-wise. It's up there with like Kirby, Forgotten Layer. Blah blah blah. I don't think we almost died one time just mucking about. Whoa. At low bridge, low floor. What's going on over here? I'll be telling everyone about this fishing spot, so but we can fish. Fishing for metal. Fishing for gold, I think. What's going on out here? Ah! That was an exploding thing. Oi! What the hell is that water made of? Oh, Jesus! Oh, nice. I totally meant to do that. Dude, he grabbed his floor. He grabbed the floor and then fell. He just grabbed his own floor. This man, he's like a cat. He has absolutely zero survivability. Banana. You're gonna be sick of hearing him say banana. There's another skill point. I think we've got somewhere in the tune of like 8 skill points so far. 2 plus 2 plus 1. 1 is 6, and then 2 is 8. Yeah. Come in. I ain't done anything yet. Is there gonna be like 100% thing for each level or anything? Banana. Who knows? Who knows? I will keep playing some Mario Odyssey because I couldn't believe it. I did not do. There was basically something left in the moon, a whole level. That's good. It's something to look forward to. With all the really difficult challenges. Should have known better. I thought its end game was more just 100% in the other levels. Having fun fishing for nannies. Oh, look at this one. So we have to find the place that's connected to this. Follow it on the road, it's in here. Banana. Give me a piece of floor. I love that the wet block sticks to things. It's pretty cool. See, it didn't break it. Because it's wet. Isn't that cool? Is that cool or is that cool? You better fucking say that's cool. I'm scared. Alright. Oh, Jesus! Interrupting my singing? Ah, the little, like, octoroks or something. Sing with me. No, there's more over here. He loves a bit of whistling. Whistling Dixie over here. It's not natural for you to speak that way. Right, okay. He really is, like, pretty unpronounced. Voidco, yeah. Little shits. Oh, and it revealed that a fossil. Or an ammonite. I think it says there. What? Anomalocaris. Anomalocaris. Right, it's probably fake. Like anomaly. You guys came back? Round 2. Fight 2. Got 7 balloons. Where'd you come from? He said the line. He did the thing. Pepsi knows the devil not actor. Yeah. Oh. So you don't feel properly represented. What's that Scottish soap opera called? I suppose it's a good feeling. It has a name, it's a real Scottish name. Fuck. We have one over here called Rosnaroon. It's like, oh my god, that's a bit extra. What's y'all's called? I can't remember what it was called. Or maybe I'm thinking of just at the BBC. Was it BBC Alpha? BBC something? But I swear you have like a, you know, like extenders and all that. Ah, come on, what's the deal with that, John? Just have a little soap opera like EastEnders. Swear I watched some, but has a Scottish name on it. Son of a beep. BBC Alba, yeah. Oh, that's the Gaelic one. Okay. Does that count as Scottish? Not to me. Yeah, we have the same. It's called TG4, TG4, Channel 4, Television 4. It's all a lot of cartoons in Irish. They put a lot of work into it. Probably the last bastion of Irish language, sadly, outside of Gaelic schools. I don't care. Even myself, I only know the odd little jokes and the few sentences that have. Problem is, and I stand by this, kids might learn by doing kind of, brainwashing and shock value teaching, drumming it into us. They do learn, but it's learned through trauma. And I argue that trauma teaching and trauma learning is it's not a good way of teaching. Sorry. Gotta make it fun, One thing I'll always hate about Nintendo is the overabundance of tutorials. They'll teach you something and teach you 5 seconds later. And then, there's other games where I'm like, you only told me it once. Nice, I love a good train reaction. Ah, that was satisfying. That was satisfying. You can't win. They have to develop a game for like an old fecker like me, a Nintendo fan, and then also for a 5-year-old with absolutely zero retention. Also an old fecker like me with zero retention. Just in general, no retention. What's going on over there? Biddy biddy! Ross Maroon. And there's like a Welsh one as well, isn't it? Balamori. That one's great. I like watching that one. It's like a wet. Why? It's not wet. Why are you sticking? Oh, maybe that joke's wet. Oh, big. Balamori, like they go through all sorts of stuff in Balamori. I think that's a Welsh one. The days, painting and splodging, and honestly, I think it might be a kid's show. I don't know. They go to school and they start painting, and you got this really annoying teacher that keeps fucking singing every 5 minutes. Yeah. What's this? I don't know where I've been. I've been living under a rock, clearly. But what's this online teacher YouTuber, Miss Rachel or something? And like they have her done like an AI robot, where they have the science of baby retention. And it's creepy. And she just keeps repeating the same things. And she's basically become the online mom. Whoa. Look at that. The online mom for a lot of these kids. Because when they hear her, it goes, hello! And then it has this little theme song, and it's all just, they don't know this, but it's all just stuff that babies like. It's like that cake level from Rayman Legends. And by like stuff that babies like is kind of lullaby and lights and a lot of repetition, extreme repetition. Punch downward. This is cool. This is like a super secret level. They look like barrels. It's like hello. Like there's like video compilations of babies like waking up out of deep sleep, smashing for gold. Oh, now this is fun. Get as much gold as I can in 30 seconds. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can we do the spin and smash? What about spin jump? Oh yeah. Fly, you fool! Oh, I accidentally went up above. 3, 2, 1. No, I went up above. I missed so much. Finish! Not bad. But got kind of a casino theme with all the gold, I guess. What do I do with this gold, though? Can I use? Fossil's the only one where I can change my paint. Duncount definitely got like a upgrading his caboose as well. Like he always was stacked. The ladies liked his ass. But now he's like 4-dimensional ass. Is that even possible? Could be. Let's see. River City is the soap opera. Okay. Might be the one I'm thinking of. Then Australia and New Zealand have the Neighbours and Home and Away. Closer each day, home and away. I grew up with 2 sisters and they would fight over that stuff. Hollyoaks and Home and Away. So you have to watch it. But now, like every single Aussie actor and Kiwi actor got their start on Neighbours and Home and Away. Margot Robbie, Chris Hemsworth, Russell Crowe, Kylie Minogue, and Jason. And like, every now and then, I'll check in, and they'll have like 70 or 80-year-old women and men that were there since the 90s. It's wild. Alright, is there anything we can hit with this? No. Let's go into this middle if it'll let me. Actually see if it'll be like a little bit of story, because I have been procrastinating. See if we can get to the bottom of this. From top to bottom of stop. The core I forgot. Took it far from the safety. Pictures there. The memory road erased me. But why should I care? In the memory you'll find me. Jesus Christ. Whatever these things are, they're angry and they're horny. Sounds like the average stream community. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm gonna get squashed to death, am I? My God! Leave me alone, I don't know you! Donkey Kong has fathered several illegitimate kids. Makes sense. Let me hear about Trump's illegitimate kids. Oh, come on! He actually bounced off the wall and fell all the way down. Why, I oughta. You guys ever take a break? Take a Kit Kat. Okay, you're just being mean. Get out of my kitchen. It's getting stuck in there. What are you doing, Mr. Kang? Donkey Kang now. Doodle-doodle. Ah, no, it's stuck. Alright, fine, I'll do it your way again. Never happy unless I do it your way. I don't want it.
I'm a big boy.
Dee 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 dee. Going up? Oh, well, what are you? Sing with me. Aha! Nice!
Can I have num-nums?
Num-nums! Banana! Orangutan Highway. That looks like a boss over there. I thought it was gonna lead to a little bit of something. Sorry. Balamory is not a Welsh soap opera. Balamory is a Scottish kids show with cartoonish characters. It is Scottish as well? That's how I know Scotland. I thought it was Welsh. It's painting, splodging. Everybody, everyone, come along and join our fun. I suppose now she does sound Scottish now I think of it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for this intrusion, for this illusion of stealing a national treasure. What have you got against Balamory? Huh? Did she hurt you? What's the teacher's name again? I love Balamory. And it is a soap opera. You see the things that those kids have to go through? Like the town comes under stream stuff. Like, come on, stop hating on Balamory. What do you got to say? They're the ones who got the water flowing from above. The water level's going up, but it's still a bit shallow down here. Well, that's what I'm trying to work on. I'll find a way to destroy that concrete pillar. I'll do it. Use the orangutan hang. Who is throwing stuff at me? Bombs. See, that's a boss area if I ever smelt one. God, this game is gonna be fun. Just call me.